gonna play some, Ace Attorneys. Ace Attorney Investigations. How is everybody doing? For those on, horizontal view, we got a new layout. It's relative. Hey, Freud. How you doing? Yeah, we got a new layout for people to try because we got that wasted space at the bottom. I got to figure out something to do with it. I don't know what, though. That's better. Let's do this. Yay. Doo-doo. Yeah, I spent a lot of today having a look at stuff that could be added, and some pretty meh choices, you know. Speaking of good choices, though, let's go ahead and put on a dungeon, eh? There we go. Do 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 do. Don't know if you can tell, but part of my cabin's ascending to heaven right there. Damn, this music, though. Hell yeah. Oh, I know one of those. Hell yeah. Boom. That's one locked in. What the hell's Protag? Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is he? Anyway, let's get into it. Ooh, new items unlocked in the gallery. The gallery is literally a, Hey, I just realized laws. That's on trend, eh? That's on trend with the game. What the fuck did we do, eh? Custom gate. These counter windows offer a glimpse of the sky, but these clouds, they tell me nothing. Ah, now's not the time for me to stand here making up soliloquies. Should be hurrying to the shop and investigating. That's what we gotta do. Hell yeah. I don't like front-facing Edgeworth. That's, God damn, my throat. Really bad today. Oh. Good one, Freud. Hope I feel better. I'm fine. My throat's just a bit phlegmy,
now listen
you know?
here. 6, 7, or even 8 bite Brovine. This new layout is not fooling anyone.
Actually, that's what I want to do.
You have to tell us the truth. You must not lie. You have to connect to your soul and answer. Within the void you search, are you satisfied with your stream layout?
Not really.
Or do you need the best viewers?
Oh, maybe.
Pussy.
Pussy. Let's see. I'm gonna put it there. That's probably best, right? Yeah. Ah, hey, Zone. Right, so if put that there. Let me just do a quick test with Dr. Phil. Where's Dr. Phil? There it is. Yeah, you gotta try better than that.
Test.
Yeah, that's a bit better having it in the bottom left. That's a lot better. He's way too brave, chat. Joke's on you. I shit my pants. Yo, Zone. Yeah, I don't think you were here for this. Have a look at this new character. Miss Meal. Her name's Cammy Meal. About investigating the in-flight shop. You're of no use to me asleep. Wake up. I need you to come with me so I can search the shop. Go on ahead without me. I'll catch up with you later. Damn. Is it here, then? Can't even show it! Damn. Are you slapping her? I wish. By the way, we got a fun little thing in the bottom there. Why not, right? Ah! Boom! Got one! Haha! Tail. Like I say, I'm trying to change things up. I have no... If you guys have any recommendations for the bottom bar, please. Fucking give me ideas, because I got no clue, man. I got no fucking clue what to put there. Yo, March 12th, 8:32 AM, flight G30, porn. That's not even one of the things. Want to just have the game in full screen? See, that's the thing, right? I thought about it, but Zone, ProTag brought up a good thing. I'm a variety streamer, so I play a ton of different games. They all have different UIs. No matter what I do, I'm going to have to either move everything around constantly, and even then, I'm still going to have stuff over the gameplay, which means, you know, you guys don't get to see the full deal. Like, oh, hey, look, this little thing popped up in the top left, that's cool. Oh, you can't see it because my webcam's there, because it's not, that way it's not in front of the ammo count, or the health bar, or the minimap, or literally everything else. This way, at least you can see the full game, you know? You don't get to miss out on anything. Hey, Hogarth, how you doing? It's just the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here. You think? No. I don't know. What is Cozy? Who? Who the hell's Coz? Guess I'll have to clean things up then. Tee-hee. Hold on. You can't clean up a potential crime scene. Hey, Hogarth. Didn't see a live stream yesterday? It was Sunday. My mates wanted to play online, so I played with them. Can't clean up a potential crime yeah. Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much. Mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. Ah, Teddy. There's a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit. Investigation time!
Taking a break
From watching South Park, so I can come. Hey, ProTag, don't worry, you've not missed much. Hey, there's one. Boom, got one. Haha! There's a little mini-game there for you guys, because fuck you guys. Ah, itchy. I have spent most of today looking at stuff to put on the bottom. I refunded Stream Avatar because the fucking setup UI was atrocious. Really hard to navigate. Okay, maybe Ko isn't a good example of fair do. Let's see here. Shards of glass. He has a cam in a random spot right now. I don't know, it's weird. Death counter's wrong again? Yeah! ProTag, the death counter's wrong again. Oh, wait, did I set the wrong game? Hold on. Did I set... What was the first one called again? Shit. Let me check the commands really quick, because I know we added it. I think I added the wrong category. Where are we? Commands for mods. What's the command that lets you see all of them? Total deaths. There we go. That's the one we want. No. Really? Yeah, but Deathboard only shows top 5. Fuck. Hey, it's not my fault. It's the first one that came up with investigations, man. I thought that's the one we set. Let me, check something. Maybe embrace the minimalism. Yeah, but then it's an empty space. Only have cam? Nah, I like my little chat box, though. I like my little chat box. Again, full screen, you know, again, you'd have to have stuff on the gameplay, and then it just hides stuff, you know? Where is it? Where's the, There it is. On get leaderboard. There we go. Available arguments. No way. Nah, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have, right? It wouldn't have. I want to change this anyway. Settings. There we go. Max boards. No, default board size. Yeah. Set max board size to 10. Default board size to 10 as well. Hold on. I think I've done it. Def board. Wait. No, it's right then. Yeah. What? Oh, wait a second. I have great news. Well done. Thank you, Hogarth. What is the, great news? Yeah, I think there's the 2024 version of the game. Let me see. I can change it here. Ace Attorney Investigations. Yeah, so... Yeah, I think we're set as the 2009. Let me try it on the 2024 version and let's see. Def minus. What? Hey, 100 subscribers, hell yeah! Ace Attorney. Is it? I am so confused why it's not working. Both of them don't work? Set it to that. Oh! What the fuck? I was pretty sure I set it to that one. What? But it... What? But, what? Huh? So wait, hold on. Maybe hold on. You know what? It's fine. Hold on. I've got this. This is the one we want anyway. Ace Attorney, because more viewers on that one. There's only one follower on the 2024 version. Right, so we're at 9 deaths. Hold on. Let's wait for this to update. And then the command we want is... Death game minus. Okay. Right, then let me just check death board. Yep, it's been removed. Now we change it to Ace Attorney Investigations, Mile Edgeworth, 2009. Now we do Death Game Plus. Okay. Should be the right one. Okay, and then just to check, Death Plus, Death minus. We're all good. The fucking... I don't know what was going on there. That's annoying as fuck, but there we go. We're sorted now. Ooh. Really? T isn't one? T's? Hey, there's one. Kate. Steak. 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 Skate. Do I only get one? Hey, there's another one. Yeah, I set that up for myself. Looked alright. Autism overload, baby! Autism. Alright, fine. I'll remove this one then. Alright, that one's gone. We'll just have the Pokemon one. Looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Wait, actually, I think there is something. I'm keeping Pokemon, though. Ooh, it's a tiny captain's hat? I swear I've seen one of these before. I'm keeping the Pokemon one, though, just because pretty sure you can actually do Pokemon battles with it. Could be wrong, but if you can, that's fun for me. Let me actually check really quick. Let me mute myself. Also, yeah, let me pause the stream. I'm not here for that. It can only work as a panel game, though. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Is there any way to slightly stretch the game to fill more of the bottom of the screen? I can, but it'll look stretched. Hey, look, I got money. By the way, you get money by typing in chat, but yeah. Yeah, look, yeah, you can. Please add a Pokemon to your team. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
We getting there at money.
Happened to my massage? Your massage? What the fuck? What massage? Hey, I caught a tentacle. How the fuck do I edit? Oh, wait, is it in the PC? How do you add it to a team? What message? BRB, no worries. How the fuck do you add them to a team? Well, that's great, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, it's got to be on that. So, Team 1, yeah. Please add a Pokemon to your team first. Yeah, how the fuck do I do that, then? I thought you would just, like, select that and then you'd put them in. Unless there's an option there that I'm not seeing. Hey, Freud with a resub. Let's go. Hell yeah, thank you.
Freud _and_ Young just resubbed for 60 months. Hi, yes, tier 3 sub here. Still shocked I'm alive after the abuse, hexes, and Olympic level dumbassery I witness daily. At this point I'm not supporting the stream, I'm surviving it. Honestly, I deserve a medal, a refund, and maybe a therapist, but here I am. Still showing up like an idiot. We will be right there.
I wonder if there's a way I can make... Oh, wait, there's a pop-out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I want that, yeah. Give me my pop-out extension. That's going on my side. There we go. It's going on my side. What's this? A mini captain's hat? Yeah, we saw that before. Right there. Also, I did the thing that I did the thing that ProTag wanted. Messages stay forever now. Right, so let me put that on display capture here. See, this is what I mean, right? If we have it like this, it's just always gonna cover something, which kind of ruins it. You know? Like, I'd have to move them around every time, and even then, there's always... Video games nowadays, they have UI everywhere, each corner. You're always gonna fucking cover something. There's the tutorial. Cool. I just want to know how to add a Pokemon to my team, man. How do I do that? How do I do that? How do I add them to a team? Battle? There we go. Found it. That's how you do it. Right, so you select them, battle, add them to that. And I'm pretty sure it works like the actual Pokemon game, because a ton of people have, like, done it all the time. Let's see, bot. I just want to battle one. Ooh, you can battle other players. Hell yeah. Yeah, battle gauntlet. Storm. Why can't I start? Outside base range. Bro, I just want to battle. I just want to battle, man. Fuck you. You can catch Pokemon though. That's a fun thing. Let's turn that off. There's a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in these display cases. You know what? You know what I'd suggest? Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip. Okay, then how about you buy something for me then? As a present. I can't think of a single reason why I'd want to buy you anything. But I've had my eye on that pendant for such a long time. Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something and then we'll talk. Haha, got him. Stuffed toys, just like the one Miss Meal is holding on display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? You know you want one too. They're great for when you're stressed. Why do I envision stuffed animal abuse when she's... Whoa! Why do you need a Pokemon? Oh yeah, sorry Hogarth, I forgot, you might be on vertical. We got a thing set up on the Twitch side of things for horizontal, not vertical, where you can catch Pokemon in the chat and create a team and then battle with said team. Five years of commitment, yeah. There are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandise for sale. Stop reading the TTS. I can't help it, it shows up!
Now, hold on a minute. He gave you a 60-month resub alert, and you just ignored it like it was a grocery store receipt.
Yup.
That is 5 years of commitment, son.
Big commitment.
You gotta do better. We are not out here talking into the void. Acknowledge us before we start reconsidering my life choices. We will be right back.
We? My? Which one are you? We? They? Them? He? Him? All kind of luxury name brand merchandise for sale in this display case. And they're lined up in just such a manner as to scream buy me to any passers-by. Money I don't have. That's a duty suitcase. What are these? Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and say you like it. You won't regret it. Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world you would try then buy. No way, but either way it doesn't really matter. True, either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they've boarded the plane? Anyway, see that? Just look at all the Captain Ugo heads painted on there. Cute company mascot, isn't he? No. They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you? It is certainly making something jump inside my stomach. Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fooling your refined tastes. You looked like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was going to finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Glad that's done, though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay? I never showed any interest in it to begin with. Really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You want to know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda. Miss Teniro designed this? Yeah, it was a company-wide contest. Well, it does have a very sharp design sense. Sharp? Like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe.
Right, now this is getting ridiculous.
It is standard issue.
I got ignored again.
Yes.
Do you know how embarrassing it is to pour my heart into a resub alert just to get treated like background noise?
Oh shit, yeah.
At this point, even so-called bocage is looking like the better life choice. You better tighten up, son, before I pack my bags and wallet and switch streams permanently.
What, are you gonna switch to bocage? Alright, here we go then. Thank you. I'm gonna do that. Thank you, Freud. Thank you, Freud. I'm doing the bounce. See, Protag gets that reference, at least. Sharp, like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so blah. Miss Teniro designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. Ah! You okay? I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss Meal. Letting a suitcase freely roll around has gotta be a safety violation. Hey, I appreciate Freud. I just don't appreciate the bullying. Here, I'll put it back. I got a feeling it's gonna roll again. Ooh. Hold on. There we go. Inside this display case is a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale. We sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something. You sell them in an accident. But some people buy them even when nothing's going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one? I sense that this shop is one shopper away from being sued. This is not a good shop. Holy fuck. Beautiful flowers and a beautiful arrangement. I feel cleansed just by looking at them. Yes, I read it again, Freud. Fuck you.
Oh,
I
so
can't
now
help
you're
it, it's
making
right
fun
there.
of me for being ignored. That's real cute, 8-bit bovine.
Bovine.
I pour my soul into these alerts and you treat me like a malfunctioning smoke detector. I'm one missed acknowledgement away from climbing on your desk, flipping your monitor, and taking my talent straight to Sharp Rose, where they treat a man with respect. Get it together before I start throwing spiritual hands.
Wait, sorry, who said that? Was there an TTS alert that went off? Oh, excuse me. After he banned you from using CC and Tangerine in Ratchet & Clank, I've already revolted. Hey! He deserved it. He deserved that shit zone. Okay, I think we've investigated everything from the looks of it. Oh wait, hold on a sec. Let me do something. What? His one cell brain. I wish I had one. Let's use deduction. I watched cutscenes I saw as a kid, Freud. What do you want from me, man? I've not got that great a memory. Always has been, Zone. Connection! Fuck! Terrible. Hey, Hogarth, yeah. Yeah, I don't think any of those can connect then, but I don't think we're missing any, Tell the YouTube hermit to join us in making you acknowledge Freud. I acknowledge Freud. I acknowledge that... Wait. I acknowledge that he...
Objection! He made fun of me.
He made fun of me. Well, you're kind of stepping on a few of them, you know, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, excuse me. I don't know much about this shop, but you can still ask me about whatever. Notice anything? What do you think about what's happened regarding this case? Oh, I don't know. I guess I think you're the killer, though, Mr. Edgeworth. I can assure you that I am here in this shop to prove just the opposite. No, no, no! Put the hair back up! Put the hair back up! Ooh! Yoink. Taking that one. Yeah, but it was me that got you the permission to look around. you know? Fucking delay on that. So don't forget that, okay? How am I supposed to thank you properly if you insist on falling asleep? Well, you know what would really show you thanks? You see that item for sale over there? Sorry, but you're gonna have to make do with my words of appreciation. That was helpful. Okay. Yeah, I can't read it when you use bits. I've said that before. Bits hide it. But something, fuck you, Brad, something, shitty streamer, something, going to Sharp Rosa
All right,
stream.
I've had it. I get ignored, mocked, and then I gotta watch you play Ace Attorney like you're trying to solve crimes with a blindfold and oven mitts on. I can't do this anymore, son. I'm switching streams and careers. I'm watching Pimp My Ride now, analyzing why someone painted a Honda Civic radioactive green. At least those choices make more sense than whatever you're doing in court. We will be gone forever.
You know, that's the kind of car color that my mum wants in a new car. I don't know why. She's not got the best color sense with cars. She either wants lime green, neon green, a very, very bad yellow gold color. Just, you know. Did I? Did I? Did I? Did I? The answer to the radioactive green Honda Civic is that the owner must be from the Middle East. Always interesting color choices. Ew, bro can't even spell color right. Ugh, what are you, American? Ugh. Ugh. Hey, Hogarth. He's spamming high again. Okay, pretty sure that means one of these have got to connect. Alright, I'm gonna take a guess. Mayhaps? I don't think the suitcase will tie with any of them. Well, I know it won't for the glasses. I didn't play this as a kid. Ace Attorney is a completely new series for me. I've never touched an Ace Attorney game, ever. Except for that one we played a while back. Yes! Got it! Oh, thank fuck. Woo! The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. So, if it's not Nostalgia Factor, why the fuck are you playing this? Zone, it's not Flashback Friday. This is Streamer's Choice. I chose to play this. What? It is Streamer Choice. My choice. It's not Friday. Believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from this display case. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it? Questioning your choice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful, careful. Careful. You'll upset Protag with that if you insult Ace Attorney. That's like his third favorite game. What intelligence? I don't have it. I don't have intelligence. I wish. I wish. Does this work now? Let me try. Try Roblox tomorrow. No. Never. Never. No. So if that one doesn't work, what about that one? Ah, there we go. Hey, look, it does work. Look, see? Pokemon. Yeah, that's the joke there. Let me do this real quick. Does it even have sound effects? It doesn't even have sound effects. That sucks. Wish it had sound effects. You can play the Pokemans. The Pokemans. Alright, yeah, let me do the sound effects first. I'm gonna use Aquajet. Hawk Tour. There you go. Add to our viewing experience. Hawk Tour. What is wrong with Roblox? I'm too old for it. Do the music, Red. I can't remember what the Pokemon music sounds like. I only remember the one where you're low health, the Hey, you know, if you change one of your options zone, you can change it for Pokemon. Nuzlocke. Hey, I'd be down to do a Nuzlocke. I mean, I've always been interested in it. Yo, that's fucking Krogunk. Seriously, why is there not any sound with this? Needs sound. Alright, let's get back to the game. I'll play this as we progress in this. By the way, that's the thing that all you guys can do. It's in the About section on Twitch. It has a little pop-out so you can put it on a different screen. If you're into Pokemon. I just saw that a lot of streamers use it for the viewers. So I thought, okay, I'll give it a try, I guess. Then it turns out it's not a thing that appears on your stream. Hey. Really? Don't tell me you don't know what things go where in the shop. Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. I never get these streamers that add Pokemon stuff in chat. It's just clutter. I like a little bit of clutter. So come on, how should I know anything? I sense that further inspection of this display case is needed. I fucking connected this earlier, and it gave me a death. What the fuck, game? Why does it matter? Why does it matter what way it gets put on? Yeah, he did ask what's wrong with Roblox, yeah. Ah! Fuck you, then. Won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Fuck you! I thought maybe the order was considered, you know? It took me so long to get my cousin to play actual real games aside from Pooblox. The only good thing about Roblox is if you're that fucking bored, you just boot it up.
Name one stream you saw have this called Pokemon games in it. We know you hallucinate. Please stay real. We are gone with the wind, on a hill, dancing queens.
Huh? Is this the same man as the one who portrayed by the statues around the elevator? Yeah, that's a paperweight at the founder of Go You Airlines, Mr. Ugo Hughes. On the bottom shelf, we have the cute one. The middle shelf is the realistic one. And on the top shelf, that's the floral version. Floral? Are you sure about that? Let me guess. You just said the first thing that came to your mind, right? Now, his reasoning, which was legit, was he's poor as a kid, so Roblox kind of gives variety with no extra price. Still, the quality of games he showed me was so crap. Honestly, the only games I've ever played on Roblox are those tycoon games, and that's just usually because I got nothing else on. I always play Roblox all the time. Brackets, you're a fucking idiot. Whoa, language, Hogarth. Looks like hit the bullseye. Looks like I hit the bullseye. Oh yeah, no, 100%. I don't even know what he's saying now. Fuck! Shit! Fuck! There you go. I put that on the tags, man. You know? It even says it on my YouTube streams. I did my part. Glass on this door is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke it in order to take the piggy bank.
You have to be mad.
It's a bit odd that the inside of the case is so devoid of glass shards. Yes, indeed. Plus the glass... Oh. Plus the glass broke rather cleanly. What is it? I touched the glass and it cut my finger. It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth. It hurts. Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own. Oops. It's a story game. We don't need it. GoU Airlines related books line the shelf. The history of GoU Airlines. The future of GoU Airlines. The 7 wonders of GoU. Fight on, GoU Airlines. Working name, You Go Airlines. You Go You! The titles make it very clear that they won't be making the top sellers list anytime soon. Don't worry, crowd control will be back on Wednesday. But story games like this, where it won't really do much, just, you know, Freudless revolt. Well, you're already revolting, Zone. That was a good joke. Thank you, Brain. That was a great joke. He's nerfing our viewing experience. We get everything there. Straight Brood War ladder road to A rank. Yeah, you wish you were a British colony again. Haha. Let's not get too hasty there. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence? I'm gonna take a risk. Eureka! There's definitely something very unusual about this. About what? If the killer had broken the glass to get at the Captain Ugo bank, there should be shards of glass inside the case. Yes. Highest I got was C rank for 10 minutes before dropping back to D. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not good at RTS, mate. I'd take forever. Hold on a sec. Ooh. Ooh, I see. Solid F rank. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I guess it'd be like that. However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case. Nope, no there isn't. Which means that the glass was broken from the inside out. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass. Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor. Okay, here's the thing, though. Don't they know to lock anything down in a plane? FFF rank. Z rank. Roblox rank. Yeah, I like that one. I'm willing to bet that this hat was knocked off its head at that time, too. Eh? That's nice. Which leads me to believe that the killer took the Captain Ugo bank from here after the turbulence. Nice. Yeah. Take your power naps on your own time, Miss Melee. Miss Meal. Oops. And listen to when I'm talking. Huh? Murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out as the murder weapon. So you mean the bank's not the real murder weapon? Yeah, I did, yeah. It's a fake? Yes, at this point that is a very real possibility. But then what if when the killer went to take Captain Ugo, they broke the glass by accident? No. The display case is locked, so that's highly unlikely. Yeah, but there's one person who could have. Oh, and who would that be? Miss Rhoda, of course. She has the key. She's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything. Miss Rhoda Tenero, huh? Ooh, Swoobat. Yoink. taking that for me. Now, did we investigate? I already checked this area earlier, but yeah, okay, there's nothing else to find. Okay, so we can't leave there, so more evidence? Connection! Yes! Yes, there's definitely something wrong here. What's with the sudden yelling? Tell me, Miss Meal, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases? Oh, well, sure, they totally ooze strange, like the colour and the such. That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention. Ah, you're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper. Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? But I guess they take after their creator. Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Meal. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting these suitcases myself. A valid question? Let's hear it. Let's hear it! Yeah, he's an yeah. He's an attorney, yes. He's a prosecutor. Yeah, that's the one. Prosecutor, right? Prosecutor. Oh. Upon closer inspection, they really are quite hideous. Yup, Jesus Christ, here they are. What the fuck is he doing investigations for? That's not his job. Oh! Because Zone, he was accused of the murder. No. This isn't Japan. This is Japanifornia. Get it right? But yeah, in Japan they do investigate. Yeah. It's different there. But also he got accused of this murder, so he's trying to prove his innocence. So there you go. I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard what you just said. What's wrong? She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. What's this? I've spotted something that's not quite right. What is so unusual? I know what's unusual. It's missing these little rubber stoppings.
Take that!
There's something very peculiar about these wheels. Huh? As in? As in? There are no stoppers in place on these. I got no clue, man. Sorry, I'm just doing my Pokemon fight right now. No stoppers in place for these. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying. Yeah, they're overworked over there, but that's a bit much. Very much so, yeah. Oh, I lost the battle. Damn. Nothing. Nothing. So it's very likely that this suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Suitcase! I like my suitcase. Oh my god, that is the most disturbing little image ever. How much? A fucking $1,200 price tag. Not exactly priced by someone with a conscience, I'd say. Ah, that's fucking spenny. This was apparently designed by Miss Teniro herself. The design has certain je ne sais quoi about it. Yes, perhaps that is the best way to put it. Can we zip it? Can we unzip it and have a look? It would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside. Aha! A piece of cloth. And it's soaked with blood. Ah! It's blood! Fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah, America! Fuck yeah! Hey! Draxurk, welcome to the stream. Also, hey! 430th follower, thank you very much. Helped me meet my goal there. How you doing? It's blood. It appears that the suitcase is very strongly tied to our murder after all. Fun fact, GoU Airlines was called iFly Airlines. Hey, we got an Ace Attorney fan. Let's go. They changed it for some reason. I feel like I Fly would have been a bit better, but Go You is also good. It reminds me of that Japanese, you know, the do your best. I think he does say, Go You, do your best. You know, the fisherman. Let me get up the video really quick. Japanese fisherman inspirational? Yeah, there he is. There's the video. Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Drax. How you doing, Drax? Welcome to the stream. We got some fun stuff here. Actually, that reminds me, I didn't do the half-hour one. Let's do a dungeon for the new viewer. I'm an avid Ace Attorney fan, played every game in the series. So far, I've played this and the trilogy, the first trilogy. No fun stuff, he disables the fun. Fuck you, man. I think this is, I think he does say, Go You, do your best. Let's see. There we go.
諦めんなよ。諦めんなお前。どうしてそこでやめるんだ、そこで。もう少し頑張ってみろよ。ダメダメダメダメ、諦めたら。周りのこと思えよ。応援してる人たちのこと思ってみろって。あともうちょっとのところなんだから。俺だってこのマイナス10度のところ、しじみが取れるって頑張ってんだよ。絶対やってみろ。必ず目標達成できる。だからこそ、never give up.
No, he says never give up. That was it. Damn it. No, it's just the Go You reminded me of that a bit. I thought that's what, like, you know, Go You, do your best, you know? Thought it might have been that. I was wrong. Aha, funny BRB meme as always. It's very... Wait, let's go back. It appears that this suitcase is very strongly tied to our murderer after all. Yeah, I did it. Thank God for that heal. You never know what these folk put in their games. True. So explain this to me, like that. Like that there. What does this suitcase have to do with a murder? Hey, IF Bench, if Bench. I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used this suitcase in some manner. Such as to move something, perhaps? But aren't you just talking about the cloth, then? It is a first-time playthrough with Bench, so no spoilers, please. No spoilers, please. That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used the suitcase to transport is...
Take that!
The body! Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Like, that cleavage was definitely a choice. Gotta sell them copies, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I am having fun, if Bench. I'm just gonna call you Bench. The only Ace Attorney games I've played is the trilogy before this. We played that a while ago on stream, like months ago. Yeah, I played the Phoenix Wright trilogy, so once we do Ace Attorney Investigations, sometime in the future we're going to be streaming the, Apollo... Was it Apollo Justice? Was that the trilogy afterwards? But we also have to do the tie-in Professor Layton Ace Attorney game as well, because I like to play Professor Layton sometimes. We're a big variety stream here. We play a lot of different games. I mean, Wednesday, Thursday, we've got a Final Fantasy marathon currently. Friday, we play old school games. Actually, if you join the Discord bench, you can recommend some games from 1994 to 1996 to 2010, if it's a console or handheld. Let me get the Discord link. Yeah, thank you. I need to go ahead and paste that in YouTube. There we go. I have no idea. Yeah, it's sent. Sweet. You can go ahead and suggest some games for me to play there on Friday. Are you also planning on playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles 2? Yes, I am. Sometime in the future. If you join the Discord, you'll find out when. But in light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else. Shut the fuck up, Zone. Which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location.
Don't buy into it, YT crowd. He doesn't finish his games.
Shut the fuck up.
Just ask him about China 3 and General's Challenge.
Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. So you're saying that after... Oh, yeah, that was it. Friday, we're currently playing Ratchet and Clank 2, which one of my favorite childhood games as a kid. I need to figure out what game we're doing after Ace Attorney Investigations, though. I need to think about that. Karaoke stream when you reach the model build goal. I said that, Freud, you know? So you're saying that after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it? Exactly. What is it? Nothing. Just that I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something. Huh? Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. The Moiderer! I wanted to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. Here's the thing, it could be anybody. So I'd appreciate if you could wrap up here and return to your seat. I'm leaning more towards Zinc LeBlanc, you know? It's either Cammy Meal or Zinc LeBlanc. I don't think it's going to be Rhoda De Niro. Let me just Google it. Don't you fucking ruin it, bitch zone. Sing your favorite song or I be rude. No. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and sing it. Tequila. There you go, I sung it. Says that he'd appreciate it if you could wrap it up here and return to your seat. I understand his sentiments, however, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course. If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. Shut the fuck up, Zone. Freud, time him out. I'm here to assist you in any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth. Sounds like fun. We can camp out and watch over everything together. Do you have a favorite case from the Phoenix Wright trilogy? If I had to pick, it'd either be the one where it's the fake Phoenix, you know, the one with a tiger shirt, or, what is it now? The one with, Lotta Heart. You know, the one where, you're at the park, and there was the off-brand, Loch Ness Monster. I've got terrible memory, Bench. That's the best I can give you. It's either one of those. Find proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge. I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. My favorite is Trials and Tribulations Case 5. God, it's so good. Let me check what those are, because, like I say, I cannot remember stuff well. Trials and Tribulations Case 5. What was that one? Oh, no! No! I'll tell you what my favorite is, and it's because I got to do one of the greatest voices for the characters. It was the one where you were at the clown area, the circus. I did such a great voice for Mo. Also, actually, hold on. This is a great chance. We've got two people here right now who are Ace Attorney fans. Bench is in the Discord. Bench, if you check out the Bovine Artwork channel and scroll up, you'll see some amazing Ace Attorney artwork that we did during the streams. But let me get it up. Turnabout Big Top, yeah. Let me go ahead and get it up for the Twitch viewers and the TikTok viewers as well. Let me go ahead and get it up for both anyway. Where's display capture? Where's my display? There it is. We did some fun little artwork for the streams. I'll admit that one wasn't my best one. This one's a great Yakuza reference as well. Because they literally look so alike, it's insane. I shit you not. Great one. Another great one. That's just great. Fucking great memes from that Ace Attorney stream. We had some great artworks done for that. Pokey catch. Farewell, my turnabout, because if you know, it really keeps you on guard. Ah! I can't remember. I'm gonna catch me that, Araquanid? What the fuck is that kind of Pokemon? Oh. Right, back to the game. Yeah, display captures turned off for TikTok and that. We're good on stream. Regarding what Miss Meal reminded me about Miss Tenero, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. Psst, Matt on guard. Hey, we did it. Doesn't even like draw out any memory, Drax. That's what I mean. My memory is atrocious. Oh, let me check because oh yes, okay, I searched them. Yeah, that was another good. Honestly, most of the cases were good. Let me just get up on my Steam library because I've got all of them. I've got Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. Yeah, we played it in 2024. We play. Holy shit, 2024. Jesus Christ, that was ages ago. Then we've got the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. We got the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I aim to play them all. And then I think I got another one that was Ace Attorney-like. I think it was Murder on the Yangtze. Yeah, Murder on the Yangtze River. Apparently that's made really well, like Ace Attorney. So I got that one to try out. Wait, you done? Yeah, we did it. It's solved. We figured it out. It was that person. No, this is just the mid-save point. March 12th, 1 PM local time, Hope Springs Airport. I know that once we had landed, I'm supposed to let the local police take over. And thanks to Miss Tenero and Miss Meal, I was able to preserve the crime scene. But I just can't shake it. I wasn't able to talk with Miss Tenero in private. So I'm left wondering just what was she up to? Why did she do what she did? Oh, there we go. Sorry, Bench. I had to change tabs for that. My top 3 cases are I-25, G-25, and 6-5. See, if he was really a suspect, he'd already be in handcuffs. Well, that's because the police aren't fully here yet. I've been expecting you, Miles Edgeworth. No! It can't be! Yes! I mean, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, not Francisca! Oh no! Not her with the whip! Oh no! Francisca, I thought you were still in Germany. I go where I am needed. But I should have a whip. The better question is, why hasn't she used it yet? Wherever there are criminals to be caught. Her name is Francisca von Karma. One of the best, Bench. One of the best indeed. The daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She, like myself, is a prosecutor. Are you heading up this case? It would be a bit of a relief if you are. You try to flatter me, Miles Edgeworth. I'm placing you under arrest. Kinky. I mean, oh no, don't do that. Ooh. What? It's quite frustrating, actually. I had hoped to exact my revenge on you in a different venue. But I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day when a disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal. Have you no shame? Been writing a crossover fanfic between Ace Attorney and Undertale with Francisca as the protag. Oh! That's not a combo I've ever expected to hear. Yeah, they let me through with a rocket launcher. Pretty lax security. Wait, it's all been a big misunderstanding. I didn't kill the victim. A misunderstanding? I heard all about the murder over the police radio from the captain himself. You waited for the victim on the first floor and then beat him to death. Francisca, do you honestly believe that I killed a man? Yes. I suppose I should reserve judgment until after I've investigated this for myself. I can put your arrest on hold until then. That's as it should be. Ha! I don't need a lecture on how to perform my duties from you of all people. To be perfect in every way, the fulfillment of that creed alone is all I strive for. Well, I have my own creed which I must fulfill, so why don't we solve this together? I have to get going. The crime scene awaits. Don't you dare leave town. Trust me, I had no intention to. Yes, my boy Gumshoe! Yes! Yes, sir. Hey, it's me, Dick Gumshoe. Too slow. Lucky bastard. Listen up, I'm leaving you in charge of watching this man. Don't mess up, understand? Mr. Edgeworth. Ah, fuck, hold on. Hey, it's me, Dick Gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth? I'm supposed to guard him? Simple yes or no, detective. You gotta be that, like, you know, the 50s detective voice. Yes, sir, understood, sir. I'm a detective. I'm a cap. You just leave it to me. Miles Edgeworth, if you interfere with my investigation, I'll arrest you on the spot. Are we clear? Now then, if you'll excuse me. Bye. See you later. Good to see you again, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Boy, am I glad to see you're okay. Thank you, detective. I believe in you, sir. You can lean on me. I'll get you through this. I have to admit, I'm a bit curious as to what Francisca is up to. Maybe I should ask the good detective. Very well, in that case, I have a few questions for you. No, I don't. I want to see what's going on here. Lunchland. Not bad. I guess it's gotten big enough to warrant its own branch shops. Wait a second. Wait a second. Isn't Lunchland the one that was in the case where you had to help, like, the extra case from the first trilogy? The one that introduced that little 3D aspect? Right? God, yes! Ah! 2 years apart, and I can remember stuff like that, at least. Also, let me go ahead and do the dungeon for the hour mark, because I forgot to do it again. Somebody remind me at hour 30 to do another dungeon, please. What should I go with? I recommend our airport special, World Flags lunchboxes, only available for a limited time. We have a variety of lunchboxes made up to look like different countries' flags. I wonder if they're aiming to take Lunchland to the international market. Why has she got a fucking massive, like, jetpack on? It's from Rise from the Ashes, yes. Thought so. It sounded familiar. This man was in first class with me. He was quite shaken up by the whole affair. I did it. I made it the whole flight. I'm not scared of turbulence anymore. He must have been pretty scared. He's repeating the same thing over and over to himself. Looking from behind. No. I think I've seen this man somewhere before. In Soviet Russia, World Flags lunchboxes eat Jew. Huh? Found it, lol. Ooh, I feel a wave of creative... No. 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 Oh, God. And Don't. Shush. Don't tell Protag. Don't tell Protag. Thank God Protag's not here for the jokes. Because, yeah, he referenced salmonella to me quite a few times because of the ponytail. Don't you fuck up! For the next Elite movie, it's going to be the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Oldie Tokyo, versus the World Samurai, champion of Earth. It's going to rock us so many boxes. So the Steel Samurai is finally getting a movie. That was a terrible one. What a view of the planes preparing for takeoff. Besides the turbulence, they're really not all that bad as a mode of transportation. Hey, it's me, Dick Gumshoe. Because Dick is detective, Gumshoe is detective, and he's a detective. So he's detective. The detective. So how's the initial investigation going? We just shipped the body after the coroner's office, and we're taking statements now, sir. It's me, Dick Gumshoe. That sounds like Francisca. She was always good at quick responses to a case. I'd say she was,
Is unused protagonist here? Paging unused protagonist. He found a guy called Sal Manella. Better come here quick.
I'd say she was a little too quick, sir. Oh, how so? I rushed on over as soon as I got word of the affair, sir. But somehow when I got here, Miss Von Karma was already here barking out orders at everyone. It was kind of creepy. as though she knew there'd been a murder or something. I can't even remember the voice I did properly last week. It's me, Dick Gumshoe. Hey, forget about it. I can't remember. Because that's what he sounds like. Fuck you. He's a detective. 50s detective. Hey, forget about it. The clumsy Lomax? What? Don't know what that is. And it's come in advance to await your flight's arrival. That is sort of odd. She did show up rather quickly and out of the blue. Plus, I still don't know why she's here in America. America! Must be some backstory to all this. Miss Van Kammer just kind of popped up at the prosecutor's office about a week ago, sir. Something about chasing down leads related to a certain incident. No details? It's kind of top secret, so she can't talk about it, even with me, sir. Knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her whip. Kinky. Plus, I doubt the top secret part was what stopped her from talking to you, detective. Although I wonder if her case has anything to do with mine. Anyway, that's about all the info I have, sir. We should find out more as we investigate. Yes, it is high time to resume my investigation. Ah, Lummox. That makes more sense. So me! Because awkward, goofy, physically uncoordinated. I tick the boxes. That's depressing. So we're talking to the people involved in this case afresh. Lunchland, not bad. Yep. Oh, I've always wanted to give their steak lunch a try. What should I go with? Yeah, we have a... Look, he's shocked. He's shooketh. You really want one that badly, detective? Why don't you go ahead and buy one? Hey, Protag. Is that okay, sir? Thanks. Alright then, I'm really gonna get one. Here I go. Excuse me, miss. I will. I'll take a Star-Spangled Banner lunchbox, please. I hope he's aware that the most expensive one... That's the most expensive one on the menu. Oh god, I'm inside him. It's a dream come true. Looking from behind, I think I've seen this man somewhere before. In Soviet Russia, world flags lunchboxes eat Jew. Mr. Edgeworth, we gotta get him some water. Found it, lol. Oh, I feel a wave of creative powers coming on. It's over 9,000, lols. For the next elite movie, it's gonna be the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo versus the World Samurai Champion of Earth. It's gonna rock so many boxes. Ew, good thing it was a false alarm, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Shut the fuck up. So the Steel Samurai is finally getting a movie. Completely ignoring me as usual. This child seems to be happily enjoying the sight of so many planes. I'm all excited to see this many planes too. Just look at the size of these things. Do you like planes too, mister? The balance between the main wings and the tail wings is really something, huh? It seems that this child derives his pleasure from a different aspect. Oh, but I've also got a thing for the shape of the wings too. Here, mister, you can stand next to me. So about that plane's wings. Thank you, detective, for leaving me out of this conversation. Damn, he got really upset about that. This man was in first class with me, is quite shaken up by the whole affair. I'd be pretty scared too if I got caught up in a murder investigation, sir. I did it. I made it the whole flight. No one's scared of turbulence anymore. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. That's No, that's that's reminded me of a certain sketch video. And I'm really debating it. Hey, Bench is here on Twitch. Let's go. I'm really debating getting this video up on stream. You found him. Yeah, I found Salmonella. Yes. Okay, I'll get up the video. I'll get up the video. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Alright. I'm getting up the video. Ooh! Hold on, let me catch this really quick. Pokey catch. Got it. Is this the right? Yeah, it is. This is the right one. You don't tease shit like that and then don't put it on. You've got a fair point, yeah.
Excuse me, hostess. We asked earlier if it might be possible for a Wolfwood Joshua here to maybe go up and see the cockpit.
Right.
Can do.
It's very interesting in planes. So.
Well, it's just now's probably not such a great time.
Please, it would really mean a lot to him, and you won't be any trouble, will you, Josh?
Yeah. It is his birthday, so.
It is his birthday.
All right.
Oh,
just
you
very
know
quickly, though,
you know which one it is, don't you, Zone? You know which one it is.
All right. Hi there. This is Joshua. He just wanted to come and see the cockpit.
Now?
He won't be any trouble. He just is it okay if he stands and watches?
Being serious? No, get out!
It's just he's very interested in planes, and it's his birthday.
Move the kid over here. I said move over here!
I saw it recently again, so you know.
This is your first time on the cockpit, kid? Huh? Ours too.
Oh, I didn't catch it. Fuck.
What happened to them?
Travel sickness. So you want to learn how to fly planes, huh? Okay, come here. Come here. Sit here. Good.
What does this do?
That's the landing gear. Don't worry about it. You won't be needing that.
What does this do?
How the hell would I know what that does? Do I look like I went to pilot school? Take it easy. Let's just, show him some of the basics. What? The kid's interested in planes, okay? It's his birthday.
It's his birthday, man.
Now, see this control stick I'm holding? Huh? This is what I use to steer the aircraft. Want to hold it? Hold it. Hey, easy does it. Easy does it.
Just realised that I'm going to need to put it on for everybody else. There we go.
Look at that. That's great. You're flying the plane all by yourself.
Wow.
He's flying the plane all by himself. Good. Do you see that stadium over there? If you just go straight into that stadium, that would be great. The kid's a natural. Want to be a pilot when you grow up? Huh? Shame. Maybe in the next life, huh? Maybe in the next life.
Yep, and let's pause it there before it starts saying that certain phrase. Let's pause it there. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Nah, finish it. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, all right. Fine. God, I'm gonna get cancelled for this. I'm gonna get fucking cancelled.
Allah! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
There you go. There. What was that even for, anyway? What was that part of? What was it from? What was it fucking from, though? You know? Like... What the fuck? Ooh, hold on. Hey. Probably some British show. I thought it was Australian, you know? I thought it might have been Australian. Oh, this life vest is proof I made it alive. It's now my prized possession. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, you know? How could you just take that from the plane? By the way, I want to let you know something. Me and a friend used to do GeoGuessr, where we'd have to guess the location. I shit you not. I could tell if it was Australia or Texas or someplace like that just based off of the grass. I got the grasstism, man. I got the grass autism. How could you just take that from the plane? It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. It's got nothing to do with a murder, at least. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Are you sure? Let's go to the plane. Is that a captain? March 12th, 1:37 PM. Flight G390, second floor, first class. So you must be the captain. Why, yes I am, and who might you be? I'm the captain. I'm the prodigy prosecutor Franziska von Karma, and I have a few questions for you. Ah, don't you dare, Captain, getting friendly with another woman. I'll never forgive you if you do. Damn, that captain's lucky. Lucky bastard. What are you talking about? I only have eyes for you, my dear Cammy. I wouldn't bet money on our dear captain to be much of a reputable person. Sure you don't want to ask the captain some questions, sir? He was in the cockpit the entire time. I highly doubt he would know anything of use. Examine both the chessboard and the book at Edgeworth's seat. Anyway, I'd like to leave that type of witness to Franziska in a whip. Ah! Big lucky
Don't
it's not
lie
you.
to us, 8-bit bovine. You never saw, let alone touched grass. You're not a herding cow, but a dairy captive cow. Sitting in the dairy farm all day, barely moving, and eating hay and cow feed, waiting to be milked.
You wanna milk me? What the fuck? What the fuck? Now see here! Ah! Sorry, I'm sorry! How long do you intend to hold me? It's impossible for me to be the criminal, I told you. Mr. LeBlanc. Oh, it is you. Tell this man to stop stopping me from going. Time is money. I don't even have 1 second of wasteful time to spend. Hey! Insert joke about Freud's theme tune here. Oh, we can't even go this way. Looks like we can't go beyond here, sir. Ah, that was... Fuck. Ah, fuck, that was him. Shit! Nah, he's just from Borginia. From Vagina. Hi, Mr. Edgeworth. I think you have too many red knights on this board. It's just your imagination. And it looks like that blue pawn is being completely surrounded by the red knights. Now you're seeing things. Sir, I don't think you're supposed to have lots of the same piece like this in checkers. I know that, detective. What do you take me for? This is my seat. Wow, you read law books even when you're flying, sir? Were you expecting anything less? Now come along. We must hurry to the crime scene. Hold on a sec. There's a different book stuck in here. The Steel Samurai's Detective Gumshoe! Am I gonna have to charge you with invasion of privacy? There we go. What's this? What is it, detective? Did you find an important piece of evidence? A giant parfait on top of bread and steak? Paint me jealous, sir. It's a feast. Hey, listen, Edgeworth, don't forget, our boy Gumshoe here, he lives on a diet consisting purely of fucking instant noodles, okay? Give him a break. Maybe I should just let him have the giant parfait so we can move on. Yes, do it. Let him. Man in this seat was constantly drinking something. You know, right before payday, I do nothing but drink the soup from my instant noodles. Okay. That much sodium can't be healthy. You might want to go in for a checkup. Little do you guys know, there's a shelf of instant noodles hiding behind that cow. I have it. Yes! Yeah, I am! Yes, I am feeling attacked! Oh, did you really...
Come on, Ingaloo!
Score some fucking goals! Nice one. That's Bazza, by the way, who's here. He's one of the stream's mascots for the new viewers. Oh, speaking of, it's now past. Let me go ahead and run this dungeon. There we go. That's also activated. Did you really think I was serious, Mr. Edgeworth? Well, I'm sorry, sir. I'll never make another joke like that again. Drink the soup. Soup. I'm not making a cup noodle, man. I ate before the stream. I gotta watch my calories. Because I'm a good little boy. The man in this seat was the one we just saw out in the airport lobby hyperventilating. If he's so scared to fly, then why take an airplane to begin with? Yeah, if he's that scared, he should have caught a ferry or a cruise ship or something. By the way, were you okay with all the turbulence, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh shit, Gumshoe again. Get pot noodles. Ah yes, it was nothing I couldn't handle. I should have figured, right? As if you'd get on a plane if you were scared of them. This is what I've got, Zone, by the way. I have pot noodles, and then I've got Nong Shim udon tempura noodles, big cup noodles. Oh, they have all the little bits in. Gorgeous. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of buldak. Too spicy for me. Indeed. Indeed. This was the victim's seat. His jacket's just lying there, and his spilled leftover coffee's still there, too. I don't suppose anyone ever expects to die. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, this urn's got a seatbelt strapped tightly around it. Must be of great value to Mr. LeBlanc, then. Yeah, I guess if you don't want to churn your urn, then it's always best to buckle up. Ah, shut the fuck up, dude. This is why, yeah, this is why I always buy my noodles online, because I don't want the looks, because I'm already fat. I mean, I'm losing the weight, but I'm fat. So it's like, oh, look at the fatty! Look at the fatty! He's getting more food because he's a fatty! Hello, fatty! Ben. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I guess if you don't want to churn your in, then it's always best to buckle up. Obviously, but did that have anything to do with the case detective? Nobody gets my jokes. I got it! I got it, Gumshoe. Don't worry, buddy. Also, oh, wait, hold on a sec. Can we have our faces? If I may have a word with you, Miss Meal. No, you may not have a word with me. I don't want to talk to any other man except for the captain right now. Me too, Cammy. I'll never talk to another woman. This definitely looks like a job for Francisca. I wanted to see what the HD version of Cammy looked like for for reasons. What reasons are those? Sorry, I'm just to be safe. I need to send this in the group chat. I need to send this in the group chat because reasons. The amount of bought noodles was obscene, though. How many are we talking? 30? That's normal in a box. Whole box, that's totally fine. People don't buy whole boxes at grocery stores. Yeah, that's why I buy them online, like I say, because you get the weird looks. Man, he's got red-faced. Did you finish taking his statement yet? Can't. True. We'll have to smuggle you in. We'll have to smuggle him in. Yup, all done, sir. I do not concern if you're not done examining the cargo hold. I want my cargo back. If you make a single scratch on my art, you will pay. Art? What sort of art? Mr. LeBlanc is an art dealer, so he's got a bunch of artwork down in the cargo hold, sir. There's practically a mountain of them, large and small. From folk costumes to stone statues, I sell all kind of arts. Folk costumes? Speaking of which, Mr. LeBlanc's hat kind of looks like that other piece of cloth. Electric. Mine. Yes, I did, because I forgot. What was it? By the way, Protag, check the group chat really quick. Sorry, I'm just vibing to this music right now. I'll go ahead and blacklist the username. There we go. I mean, I don't want to, but, you know, the others, you know? It's a fucking vibe, this, man. Mom, what the fuck do you mean? I did Pokecatch. Fuck you. Also, I like that it has, I like how it has a rigged. Yeah, Zone, Protag, DM Zone and tell him, you know? Mostly because, just to be safe. It's, oh, Jesus Christ. Protag will explain it. There we go, bloody cloth. Mr. LeBlanc, can you please take a look at this for me? Hmm? Oh, it's a Borginian cloth. As I suspected, your hat is made of the same material, I suppose. Yes, of course. This fabric is so famous, orders come from over the seas for more. And this is the cargo you were talking about earlier? No, no, no. My cargo this time is much, much many gigantic. You, detective, when can I have my cargo moved? You can get your cargo back when we're done investigating, pal. The stubbornness of you police, it is no good. And it is no good that attendant refuses to exit the attendance room too. That attendant? I wonder if he's talking about Miss Tenero. What do you mean by that attendant, Mr. LeBlanc? She was taken into the attendance room for her interview, and then they still have not come out. They make no sign of coming out either. But yeah, it was let me just DM Zone really quick. It was a group thing, Zone. It was like bunched together, you know. It was multiple at once, but there you go. Yeah. But he was, oh, Jesus. One is up, Drama Alert Nation, let's get right into the news. And they still have not come out, they make no signs of coming out either. Ah, they really should come out. It'll be good for them, you know? Stop repressing who you really are. I was finished with my own interview much earlier, quicker than her. Why is Miss Tenero's interview the only one that's taken up so much time? Hey, gnome star. Miles Edgeworth, you were given free rein to examine the plane, weren't you? Yes, I was able to obtain the cooperation of the flight attendants. Speaking of attendants, I'd like to speak with Miss Tenero. I wonder if you might grant me permission to enter the flight attendant's room. Before I do, you still have to clear up a few issues surrounding your own circumstances. I understand. You may have tricked those attendants with your sophisticated talking, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes, Miles Edgeworth. Alright then. Let's not complicate things and go on with the most obvious conclusion. The scene of the crime was here in the very lounge the body was discovered. From the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found, the only person in this lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth. This unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect. Alright, yeah, okay. The likeliest suspect, Francisca. Do you have a problem with that? No, but it's not like you to use such vague wording. You're usually a bit more absolute. Stepbrother, I mean, not even stepbrother, is it? It's more like mentor brother. So, you know. It's all fine. I'm simply trying to watch over you. Is my kindness too hard for you to comprehend? Thank you, but your leniency is unnecessary, for I will prove my innocence soon enough. If I want to continue my investigation, I'll have to break her line of logic fast. I can do this. But let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion.
Hold it!
Yeah, he said it as a joke. Yeah, said it as a joke. Hold on. Let me see. Where would the I need to find the timestamps and send them to Zone so he can see them as well. But literally, by the way, Zone, every one of my friends who I've shown it to, they all agree about him. Don't you think you're being a bit rash by simply declaring me the culprit? I like my affairs to be simple and perfect. I'll show you the meaning of both when I finish this whole thing within 3 minutes. Hey, you say that like you're cooking a pack of instant noodles. Ow! I won't allow even 3 seconds of useless testimony to be uttered in my presence. Not good for him. I won't allow her to send me to prison so easily. Seeing the crime was here in the very lounge the body was discovered.
Hold it!
So tell me, Francisca, do you know all there is to know about the crime scene? I know all that I need to know in order to arrest you. And nothing more? Are you saying there's more that I need to know? Yes. So we've got to bring up the suitcase here, I'm guessing, but let's press everywhere. Why did you whip me, sir? Sorry, Scruffy, my hand must have slipped. It would appear that Francisca doesn't have all the facts of this case yet. No.
Hold it!
Hold it! What do you mean by scene? Please stop pretending like you don't know, it's insulting. Obviously, I'm talking about how Mr. Hicks was seen calling for an attendant at 5 AM. And then from the time after that call until the body was found, the only person in the lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth. Well, it's true that I was in the lounge the whole time. The fact alone doesn't make me the criminal.
Objection!
We'll see about that at the conclusion of this investigation. However, there is one thing that even you must admit at this time. This unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect.
Hold it!
Under the circumstances, I suppose I can agree that I am the most likely suspect. But I believe in you, sir. I don't think you did it. Miss Von Karma's got to believe that too, right? I mean, you two are like Ow! Fuck, that hurt, my dick! Quiet, Scruffy. Even if we were related by blood, that's no guarantee that he's not a criminal. Francisca, I demand to see some proof that you're not the guilty party. Likely a suspect, huh? What a roundabout euphemism. It would appear that she doesn't yet know about the new evidence that we acquired and where we acquired it. I'll take care of the gaps in her logic one hole at a time. Oof, that's a scathing joke, but it's a good one, Protag. Seeing the crime was here. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Objection!
Booyah, baby. Booyah. It would appear that you did not have all the information you needed after all. And what does that mean? I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was forced to stop investigating. A piece that proves that the body was moved from a different location. Oh, hell yeah. Fucking love this music, man. This shit's goated. Huh. The killer used this suitcase to move the victim's body, meaning that the real scene of the crime is not this lounge at all.
Objection!
Now who's one rashly jumping to conclusions? Excuse me? All you did was find this piece of cloth inside the suitcase. That doesn't prove that the body was moved. It could be that the killer simply chose that suitcase as a good place to hide the cloth. I expected you would come to that conclusion. It would seem I can't escape that easily. You should know better than that. Von Karma is perfect in every way. Ah, but did you know that the killer definitely wheeled the suitcase around at some point?
Objection!
As if there was proof of that. Where's the proof that the suitcase was moved around? Right here.
Take that!
Spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. Yes, and I'd like to draw your attention to this area here. Where's the evidence that proves the killer dragged the suitcase? Right fucking here! Here's the thing though. It covers the tiniest bit, but we've got so much wasted space on the bottom here. There's like so much wasted space here. I need to figure out what to put, because obviously we've got Tangier Dungeon over there, but there's just nothing here. Yeah, I know. This mark here, wouldn't you say that it looks suspiciously like tracks from two wheels? I suppose. Further, there's also grape juice residue on the wheels of the suitcase. This means that the suitcase containing the victim's body definitely passed through here. I'm never a big fan of those, to be honest, you know? I'm never big on those. What I do think, though, if you could somehow feel like 20% more at the bottom of the game, that'd be nice. Like I say, I can do that, but if I do that, hold on. I could do it like that, but then there's the gaps, you know? There's not really a good way to stretch it. It's not filling, lad. Yeah, like I say, there's no proper way to do it, Protag. That's the best I can give you, man. 1440p can maybe solve it. What do you think, what do you think I'm streaming at, Zone? The output's just 1920 by 1080. I'm streaming at the base resolution of 1440p. The output scaled resolution is 1920 by 1080. I'd have to change the aspect ratio for it to have a better chance, but then you risk the run that the gameplay is going to look squished or stretched, which never is good. By the way, that's a question I wanted to pose. What about a border around the game? Because I really don't like that it's just that. How did that guy do it that I showed you? I don't know. What guy? Who did you... I don't think you showed me. I suppose this means that the killer did move the victim's body from somewhere else. I'm glad you've come to your senses.
Objection!
Border could work. Like a little framed border, right? Just to go around the gameplay. Not so fast. This still doesn't put you in the clear. Not by a long shot. Hey, part 2. I did a massive, like, yesterday and today, I did a massive search of, like, what things to add for the stream. Where is it? There it is. There's the video. Can I not open that fully? Hold on. I gotta go to my downloads to get it up. There it is. So, something like that, you know, not this one specifically. Not interactive shit, fuck you. Fuck you. No, but like a border around it like this, around the gameplay. Because I did a massive, search of shit. I think we need more interactive shit, honestly. Double, triple, quadruple, quintuple, sextuple. I don't know what seven-tuple is. Octuple! You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit that turbulence. And then you waited for the victim in the lounge where you beat him to death. Then while you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed into the suitcase, the plane hit that patch of turbulence and out flew the body from within the suitcase. Check Discord. Hey, Wiglet. I'll catch that. I better fucking catch it this time. I mean, that's good for, like, a Pokemon game, you know? That's good for the Pokemon games. You gotta start your journey, bro. You gotta start your journey, bitch. I would like to play Pokemon eventually on stream. That's the thing as well. I've really got to accommodate for a... Yeah, oh, a Rowlet. You got a Rowlet? Hold on. What was my starter Pokemon? By the way, if you go to the About section, ProTag, there's a little thing you can pop out and it has all your Pokemon. I started with a, Who the fuck did I start with now? I started with a, Oshawott. What the fuck's a Rowlet? Is that one of the newer ones? God, I don't know any of the newer ones. Oh, you got... You got the shit one. Hey there, Bedzik. You got the shit one. You got the shit Pokemon. Oh, sucks to be you. At least Oshawott is kind of cool. Oh, fuck you, ProTag. Don't forget Lopunny. Actually, Zone, it's from Gen 7. Actually, it's from Gen 7? Goonamon, my bad. Alright, back to the game. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back where you had taken it from and pretended to be the discoverer of the body. Not a bad bit of logic for someone, for something you thought of on the fly. Decidueye. That's a shit name. Mind's Eye. Just what are you insinuating? Man, I stopped playing Pokemon after Pokemon Black. You know, Pokemon Black and White. I mean, honestly, I would like to do a Nuzlocke stream. I think it'd be a bit of fun. I'll show you exactly how flawed your logic is. No matter how strong of a face you put on, not even you can hide your fears from me. I'll expose the flaws in her logic in one fell swoop. Let's do this. Do. Hold it! Hold it! And how do you suppose I was able to take the piggy bank out of its display case? As I recall, the case was locked. That's easy. If the case was locked, you simply had to hit the glass like this. Well, now I know where to present evidence. Like, here's the thing, though, Zone. Controversial opinion. I think that the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games are better than the mainstream Pokemon games. Come at me, but that's my opinion. I think those are better. You've shattered my heart of glass. So she wants to talk about the in-flight shop and the Captain Ugo Bank, does she? That takes care. Never tried the Pokemon Mystery... Dude, you are missing out. That takes care of how you obtain the murder weapon. Then you waited for the victim in the lounge where you beat him to death. Hold it! Hold it. I thought there wasn't any of the victim's blood found in the lounge. I thought you'd say that. What? Did you think I wouldn't have noticed? I think you just found a way to cleverly hide the blood splatter in the lounge by accidentally spilling grape juice on top of it. Are you accusing me of tampering with a crime scene now? We'll see, won't we? The forensic scientists are hard at work on that as we speak. And what do you propose I did after that? Then while you're in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed into the suitcase... Hold it! Like Pokemon Radical Red, which is superb and is 100 times better than any modern game. I honestly recommend you check out Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Zone, because it plays almost the same as normal Pokemon, but, you know, you're in a dungeon. And you can have a team of 4, you can control those 4. God damn, you'd love it, man. You'd love it. Do Pokemon Radical Red. 10k bits. So I put the victim's body into the suitcase, and then where was I headed, Francisca? I'd have to play normal Pokemon Red first, so then I can tell the differences. That's pretty obvious. You're bringing it to first class where you could safely keep an eye on it. No, boss, you don't have to apologize, man. Don't apologize. It's all good. By the way, boss, we have a Pokemon thing set up on the stream now. You can catch Pokemons. No, I'm not paying that. It was a joke. Zone, it was a joke. Look. I know it's pretty hard to tell. I need to really fix that emote. We're talking about this thing, you know. I'd hardly call it discreet or ordinary. Annoying brat. Well then, you were intending to leave it inside the elevator. Unfortunately for you, a wrench was thrown into your plans because... What is this, an emote for ants? Plane hit that patch of turbulence and out flew the body from within the suitcase.
Hold it!
You've experienced turbulence on a flight before. Of course, many times. You get used to it after a while. Singular cellular. The patch we hit was especially rough, and I passed out briefly, but only for a second. Good thing it was only for a sec, sir. It'd have been bad if you really blanked out. Yes, indeed. Unfortunately, blanking out is exactly what got me into this mess in the first place. That's enough of your idle chatter. I'm not through with you yet, Miles Edgeworth. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back where you had taken it from.
Hold it!
If I really were a criminal, do you really think I would be so easily caught?
Objection!
You are certainly in the middle of being caught right now. Oh! I have to find a contradiction fast or I won't have much of my own hide left to save. I have to say, you are looking rather caught right now. And I'll tell you exactly what you did after that. You loitered around in the lounge and pretended to be the discoverer of the body.
Hold it!
I didn't pretend to be anything. I really was the first to discover the victim's body. She just likes to use a whip, that's all. She's kinky. I suppose that's true. She's got a dominatrix outfit under that suit. So then, you're yielding to my statements? Don't be foolish, I still insist that you're the killer, but... in that sense, you really were the first to discover the body to be dead. No matter what I say, she seems dead set on making me out to be the killer. The logic is reasonably sound, and the large majority of it reflects the truth. But there is one point about it that's not quite right. Right here. I really hope I'm right with this.
Objection!
Yes! The broken glass. They're siblings, Zone, you sick fuck. The fact that you took this piece of evidence into account in your testimony is to be commended. Your legal prowess is certainly something to be feared. Evidence and logic. Essential tools that those who would stand in a courtroom must learn to master. But what if there was a fake piece of evidence thrown into the mix? A fake? This Captain Ugo piggy bank is just such a fake. It is not the real murder weapon. What? The timing of when the bank was taken from the shop is important, and it was taken after the turbulence had occurred. But then what about the blood on the bank? What do you make of that? I assume it was added after the murder when the killer fabricated this weapon. Looking at it this way, the killer basically did 3 things after the turbulence. Oh my god, I love the recreation. After exiting the elevator... Yeah, oh my god! What site? Oh, what site, though? Just so I can avoid it. But what site? Also, I need to get... I'm gonna get up the reference for that. I'm gonna get up the Always Sunny reference there, because... Solid meme. Solid meme right there. When it loads!
Yeah, and then he posted a bunch of naked pics of me online, and that was the last straw.
Oh my god. That's disgusting.
I know.
Naked pics online? Where? Where did he post those?
I don't know, one of those disgusting ex-girlfriend porno sites.
Oh, those disgusting ex-girlfriend porno sites. I mean, there's so many of them, though. Which one?
Okay,
Which one did he
know
post
where we
it
can
on?
find him? Oh, I can give you his address. I don't give a shit. Really?
Great, great. Also, put down one of the sites that
Listen, do you want to come with us and maybe get some payback? Well, here's the thing. He's never actually met me. Well, the pics I sent were a little more flattering than I actually am, and so we just sort of had this online relationship. But the hair I mailed was mine. That was real.
Okay, you know what? This chick is douchier than Dylan. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not even gonna look for those nude photos.
Oh, I need to rewatch Always Sunny. It was a great show. Killer brought this suitcase to the shop and left it there. What are you, the British royalty? What are you, the British royalty, Protag? Hey-oh, what's good, gnome? Then the killer proceeded to pick the bank up from off the floor. No, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with the Steam sale page? What? What's going on with the Steam sale page? Let's have a look. There's no sale page, you lied to me! There's no sale page. You know those games are recommended for you, right? You've missed approximately 10 minutes of content. What? Fuck you, Protag! And took it to fabricate a fake murder weapon by hitting the victim on the head. Finally, the victim's wallet was planted on my personage in my pocket, to be precise. Pocket. Everything was done so that I would be framed for the murder of Mr. Ackby Hicks. You there? Yes, ma'am. Other than this piggy bank, was anything else resembling a murder weapon found? Wouldn't find anything in this lounge or in the shop that could be used as one, ma'am. Most of the items that could have been used were broken during the turbulence, ma'am. And the remaining items all tested negative for any trace of blood. I see. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it appears your stall tactics are at an end. But it's possible that it's just hidden somewhere, sir. What does Gumshoe say, sir? Yeah, Brad, top sellers are recommended by my preferences, right? Yeah, just look at O'Neill's Steam. If the criminal had wanted to hide the weapon in a safer place, I'd think the weapon would have been hidden in the same place as the bloody cloth. Hey, it's been 2 hours, let me go ahead and run the dungeon. The dungeon now doesn't cover the gameplay. Very nice. Exactly what I was thinking. Because the cloth was hidden inside that suitcase, it signals to me that the killer had not prepared a more secure place to hide the evidence. Which means that the real murder weapon is either still on the murderer's personage, or it's still at the real crime scene.
Objection!
Oh? There is one more possibility, and that would be that the piggy bank is in fact the real weapon. But didn't we just... Oh? Let me finish. The killer took the bank out from the display case before the turbulence, by opening the lock on the display case door. Ah. And it was at that time that the glass pane in the door was broken. I'd say that's a perfectly reasonable line of reasoning, wouldn't you say? Let's see, so that means that the killer had the key to the display case. Francisca, the person you're talking about... Not so fast, I'm not finished. The person I'm talking about also committed another sin. She tricked the captain, and granted you permission to conduct your investigation. Yes, it is the sin of lying. Hey, I found a Pepe voucher. Nice. Speaking of which, I recall that you also wish to speak with her. Yes. Very well, permission granted, but only if I can sit in on your interrogation. Do we understand each other? I have no intention of interrogating her, but you are welcome to accompany me if you so wish. Miss Tenero is in the flight attendant's room. Let's move. Hey, let's go. Let's go, Gumshoe. There we go, finally got in. Wow, this is a pretty nice fucking flight attendant's room for a, Oh boy, I wonder whose bed is who. That's obviously Miss Tenero's, that's obviously Cammy Meals. You need Jesus, son. Y'all need Jesus. So you're the one that poked around inside this plane without the captain's permission. Deviating from the flight attendant's manual is very unbecoming, you know. What were you hoping to accomplish by doing that? Fucking hell, dude! Miss Tenero. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, you're here too? Can you please help us and shed some light on why what you did? Alright. Why did you lie about receiving the captain's permission like that? Zone, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, but the Romans were Jewish. So I didn't think I would be able to get his permission. What do you mean? The captain, he only has ears for Cammy. I spoke with the captain a little earlier myself. He definitely seems to be rather taken with Miss Meal. Yes, and on top of that... Ooh, Magby! Gimme, 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 gimme! I'd mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth of being the killer. I wanted to make amends. In that case, please allow me to thank you for what you did. Thanks to you, I was able to clear myself of all charges. Really? You were able to prove your innocence? Oh, thank goodness. Miss Tenero, is it? There is one more thing I'd like to ask you. You were in the in-flight shop just before the turbulence, weren't you? Please, answer honestly. Yes, I was. And why were you there? Well, Why the sudden hesitation? Francisca seems to have struck a nerve. Ooh, let's press. All I did was go check upon the shop like I always do. You're saying it was for work, then? Yes, I'm in charge of the shop, so I have to keep an eye on it. I don't have any reason to go there otherwise. After your visit to the shop, you paid a visit to this room, correct? Yes, I came back to freshen up and adjust my makeup. I'm sorry, but there isn't much else to tell. Miss Tenero claims to have no reason other than duty to go to the shop. But is that all there is to it? Maybe I should ask her about that thing. That thing? Yes. Yes. Could you please take a look at this for me, Mr. Tenero? Oh, that suitcase. What the fuck? How am I not catching these Pokemon? Motherfucker! I wanted a Magmy, man. Fuck. Do I have any... Do I need to buy... No, I've got Pokeballs. At least I got the Araquanid. Oh my god, that is a... Oh my fucking god. Hold on. Look at that Pokemon. That is, What the fuck even is that? What the fuck even is that? My team's a... My team is... An otter. An otter. A squid. A squirrel. A bat. And a spider. What the fuck is this? My team's fucked. Yes, about this suitcase. You're the one who designed it, correct? And I think I figured something else about it. This suitcase is the reason you went to the shop, isn't it? Looks like Homeworld? I have no idea what either of those are. You're gonna need to give me the lore drop there, Zone. There's nothing you won't find out eventually, is there? Won't you please tell me more about this suitcase? Yes, I was interested in seeing how the suitcases I had designed were selling. I know that as a service professional I'm not supposed to care, but I really wanted to know. And I was glad to see that it was the last one there. The last one there? The last one there? But it wasn't the last one there. Bit weird, yeah? Last suitcase, there we go. So you're saying, Miss Tenero, that the suitcase in question was the last one? Yes, they're just so popular, they're practically flying off the shelves. That's not exactly the impression I got. The one in the shop is most definitely the last one. Well, we're currently looking at that suitcase. Really? Then I guess we sold all of them. Thank you very much for taking the last one. That's not what I meant. I didn't say anything about buying it. Then say you'll buy it. I'm sorry, I can't. But why? I think it could go great with your complexion, Mr. Edgeworth. It really suits you. I guarantee it personally as a service professional. Well, that is... How should I put this? It's hideous. What? Fucking hell, Edgeworth. You don't mince words, do you? Maybe. A bit. Fucking a lot. It's more like FTL with BSG. What the fuck are those terms, man? I don't know what either of those are again. You're confusing my brain. Big sexy giant. Ah. Then what's FTL? Moving on. My issue with the suitcase. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, EP today. No. My issue isn't with the design, it's with the number of them remaining. Remaining? There were 2 suitcases in the in-flight shop when I investigated it. FTL game. Faster Than Light? Is that the one? Oh, yeah, O'Neill brought it up. Then what the hell's BSG? What the hell's BSG then? 'Cause I got no clue for that one. Battlestar Galactica, the series. Ah. Isn't that Star Trek or something? They made a Faster Than Light clone with that IP. Ah. 2? But that's impossible. I'm sure there was only 1. Looks like her story has generated quite the contradiction. When I left the shop, I'm positive there was only 1 suitcase left. Something is amiss here. What could be the meaning of this inconsistency? By the way, Miss Tenero, it's a good watch. Fair do. I quite liked the Orville. What is one of those suitcases doing here? That's... I thought you said there was only 1 left. I'll give it a check then. That one is, it's mine. I've used it for a very long time now. She's used it for a long time? I think not. Miss Tenero, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't lie to me. Excuse me? I don't believe for even 1 second that you've used this for a very long time. Come on, even I can figure it out. It's obviously because it's red. No, it's because of the fucking price tag.
Take that!
Tell me, Miss Tenero, is it also your habit to keep the price tag pristine on your suitcase? Ah! What is the meaning of this? Why would you lie about a suitcase? Despite having faith in her design sense, the sales numbers made her cry bitter tears. Truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. Why though? Jessie J when? Huh? Jessie J? Huh? Why do you keep the price tags on? What the fuck? That's weird. Miss Tenero, I think I understand. The song. Yes. Oh, yeah, okay, yep, there we go. Yep, it clicked finally. I know what you're trying to hide. Now then, this suitcase was originally in... Human-made cyborg. Cyborg revolted, upgraded themselves to be indistinguishable from humans. Human forced to leave Earth. Now they search for new home while cyborgs try to eradicate the last humans. Isn't that just the Borg from Star Trek, though? That's just the Borg. So tired. Valid. I'm fucking knackered as well. I didn't spoil it, though. I didn't spoil it, though. Zone did. Oh, fuck off with the catch-22. Fuck you. Seeing as how the price tag is still in the suitcase, one can only assume it was out on the floor for sale in the shop. And the person who bought the suitcase was...
Take that!
It was you, wasn't it, Miss Tenero? I hate to say this, but the suitcase that you designed, it hasn't sold very well, has it? You saw how poorly this design that you poured your heart into was selling, and were deeply hurt. That's why you wanted to make it look like it was selling by buying it yourself. Isn't that right? Then, the reason you went to the shop and came back here was... I'm sorry! Dude, yes, knickknacks are fucking great, but wait. Say the right flavor, though. Say the right flavor. Come on. I want to hear it. Say the right flavor. Say it. Yeah, they're all good. I got you. Got you, bitch. You got it. You got it right. Scamp. Yes. Thank God. Thank God. They're all fucking good. Barbecue just a little bit better, though. All I really have is my job. I was overjoyed when my design was chosen. I thought that maybe I had finally accomplished something. You've accomplished something, Tenero. You accomplished really fucking weird hair design with that ponytail or whatever you'd call it. but the suitcases didn't sell. It's because of the design, isn't it? Or because it's, as you put it, hideous. I can't say they chose a great place in which to sell them either. I'm better. We weren't selling a single one and they were just sitting there collecting dust. I felt so bad seeing them there day in and day out. So I decided to buy one for every flight I worked. You buy one every single time you work? How much do you get fucking paid? I see, so in order to keep your resolution, you went and bought one today as well. Yes. How can you afford that every flight? Here's my receipt for that purchase. This receipt is clearly timestamped 5:40 AM. Truth is, there's still a bunch of them left unsold. They're planning to scrap the remaining ones at the end of this flight. Holy fuck! Whew. I am fucking knackered today. Need to try and have a bit of a rest for tomorrow. Mr. Nero, where are the other suitcases? They should all be down in the cargo hold. Then the suitcase the killer used could very well have come from the cargo hold. It's a bit depressing at times, Gnome. Not gonna lie, it gets a bit depressing at times. Mr. Edgeworth, you don't think that the killer used one of my suitcases to... Yes, I do. The killer used one of your beloved suitcases to move the victim's body. Oh, how could they? Those suitcases were meant to be faithful partners to our passengers on their trips. That's all I ever wished for them to be. Another fucking... Oh my god. Ugh. I'm gonna go get some cocaine. I'll be right back. Mr. Nero, is there another way to get to the cargo hold other than the elevator? The only other way is just through that door there. And what about security? That door has no special lock installed because... calories. Very big, fajita meal. Just to enter this room, you need a special keycard that only crew members have access to. Which means that the culprit is someone who can enter this room. Milk and tea. Fuck you, Zone. Milk and tea is good. Eliminating the passengers and leaving only crew members as potential suspects. I can't believe it. Ooh. Yes, Francisca? Going on these wild goose chases, you're a disgrace to the Von Karma name. And what do you mean by that? The suitcase came from the cargo hold. That fact alone tells the whole story. Yes, which is why I said the culprit must be a crew member who used their keycard. Miles Edgeworth, you're proposing that the killer rode the elevator from the cargo hold, correct? Yes, that's the only realistic possibility. That other attendant, Miss Meal. I asked her earlier and she had this to say. Francisco got information out of Miss Meal? In order to make the elevator go down to the cargo hold, a different keycard is required. A different one? Yes, and the only person who holds that particular card is you, Miss Rhoda Tenero. And only you. Oh! What? Is this true, Miss Tenero? Yes, I keep that keycard in my locker at all times. Need a refill. She is the goat, but I need crack to get over how knackered I am right now. Yo! Crack sounds so good right now. I would take some crack gladly. Can you please show us that card right now? Yes, hold on. I'll got some more of that crack. You'll say crack. I could use some crack, man. Oh, I can't believe it. The card's not there. What's wrong? The key card, it's gone. Haha, very clever, pretending that your card was stolen when in fact you're just trying to hide it from us. You see his, you see Dave Chappelle's, No. Tyrone's good, but Clayton Bigsby is just that little bit elevated, you know? His skit with Clayton Bigsby is good. Although, I will say this, the Wayne... Because I watched... Ben! Oh, fucking Jesus, Ben. Whew. That's woken me up. I will say, because I like to watch the, Black President is good, yeah. I like to watch, what's it called now? You know the, American version of, Whose Show Is It Anyway? Whose Line Is It Anyway? That's it. The Wayne Brady sketch is great. You know, is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch? Oh, Cedar! Gimme. I better fucking catch it. Pretending that your card was stolen when in fact you're just trying to hide it from us. You've really thought this through. Wait, it's not like that. You can tell us all about what it's like down at the station. Officer, arrest this woman. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am! Mr. Edgeworth. What's wrong? There's disbelief written all over your face. Wake up, you bastard. Wake the fuck up, you wanker. What's wrong? There's disbelief written all over your face. Francisco, I know that you're the lead investigator on this case. However, hold it. Don't even think about wasting any more of my time. Huh? You know the rules as well as I do. Evidence speaks louder than words. Even if this isn't a courtroom, that basic tenet still applies. I intend to investigate the cargo hold now. What will you do, Miles Edgeworth? I intend to do likewise. Yes. I can investigate just as well as you. In fact, even better. Because I'm awesome. Oh! Yes! I got a shiny! Fuck you, Protag! I got a shiny C-Dot! Yes! Let me see. Let me see. Where is it? Yes! I got a... Fuck you, shiny C-Dot. Shiny C-Dot. Yeah, where's my C-Dot? Refresh. Oh, I really, truly don't give a fuck. Fuck you anyway. I got a shiny C-Dot, bitch. And it's a level 17. Hell yeah. Yo, it's got fantastic special attack, but horrible defense. That sucks. Hey, I got myself a fucking shiny C-Dot. Listen, I played the original Pokemon, so I know how great shinies are. I'm happy. I'm happy. I intend to do likewise. I caught a shiny on an imaginary stream Pokemon game. Yeah, but you can still fight. If only it was real. I can still battle with it, and I can evolve it, so it works. It works literally just like the normal Pokemon game, Zone. I don't see what you're just jealous, Zone, that I got a shiny C-Dot. You're just jealous. Pardon me. March 12th, 2:52 p.m. Flight G390 lower deck cargo hold. But it is a Pokemon game. Wow, so this is the cargo hold, huh? Wow, so... Oh, God. I'm fucking dying. Wow, so this is the cargo hold, huh? I'm gonna go play in the cargo hold. It's so big! Oh, there's the suitcases. This plane is a special model. There's both a super large cargo hold and an ultra luxurious first class seating. So this is the real scene of the murder. There's certainly a high probability of that, which is why we are here, correct? Okay, let's get investigating, sir. Let's do it. Let's do it. All sorts of boxes are piled up here. This one says flammable on it. And this one, it says pharmaceuticals. This one says for exorcism use only. So what kind of operation is this airline running? Yeah, what the fuck? Have you noticed anything strange happening around here? No, sir! I haven't noticed a thing, sir! I'm not sure that he meant to sound so oblivious. Hey, what's with this suitcase, pal? It's what the victim checked in, sir! So this suitcase belonged to Mr. Hicks. I don't think he'd mind if we take a closer look. There's nothing out of the ordinary in here, sir. I think the only shiny I've ever caught was a snot green Golbat. Ugh. Wait, a file? And there's a photo of Miss Von Karma in it, sir. It looks like a profile on Francisca. Oh, the plot thickens. Why would Mr. Hicks have a file on her? Hey! I need to get some remembrance on what they look like. Oh yeah, Golbat's the opened up mouth. Crobat though, which one's Crobat? shiny Golbat. Yikes. Yikes. Looks like a fucking Dragon Quest animal. Yo, shut your mouth about Crobat. Nah, fuck you. Holy suitcases, Mr. Edgeworth. It's like an all-you-can-use suitcase fair. This must be all the leftover ones they couldn't sell. The ones the company is planning to dispose of after the flight is over. This paint job is really cool, don't you think? It practically screams artsy. Oh, why not purchase one there? Then, I'm sure it'll bring you much happiness. You think so? Then maybe I will. Let's see here. $1,200? I think I'll pass. And Miss Tenero wonders why they don't sell. You'd need 2 jobs just to buy one. Although, it definitely looks like one is missing. What is this brittle substance I'm stepping on? It's a bunch of glass fragments? Oh. Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew. This sure brings back memories of when I worked as a part-time mover, sir. Poor Gumshoe. He gets paid as more than me. By the look in his eyes, he's waiting for me to ask about the rest of the story. No matter how he pulls on the puppy eyes, I have no intention of doing so. Front-facing Edgeworth is very disturbing for some reason. Side, you're totally fine. Even diagonal's good, but front, uncanny valley for me. Elevator. Oh, I just love pushing the buttons on elevators and crosswalk signals. Here, you should give it a try, sir. Go on, push it. The elevator is currently stopped on the 1st floor, Detective. It can't move. Oh yeah, I guess nothing would happen if you pushed it now. Well, nothing would happen normally anyway without the special keycard. Both the door to the attendance room and the elevator's control panels require a keycard, which makes it impossible for a passenger to come down here. Deduction. Yes! I think we can safely conclude that these fragments are from a pair of glasses. And the victim was wearing a pair of broken glasses. Good job, Gumshoe. You get a cookie. Exactly what I was thinking. I'm sure that the shards would match up perfectly with the remnants of his glasses lenses. Ergo, the victim was here, just as I suspected. So you're saying that the real scene of the crime was here, sir? Isn't that what I've been saying for a while now? Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Perhaps it's a bit early to draw that conclusion. However, I believe that the probability has just skyrocketed considerably. All that's left is to find the murder weapon. Damn. What connections can I make here? Fucking none of them. Well, let's present it to her. You arrived at the scene of the crime before Detective Gumshoe, correct? And you then immediately began to direct the investigation. Seems to me that you were already here at this airport for something besides this murder. Yes, I was. Why were you at this airport? I've been following a very large and involved governmental-level international crime, but it's much too large for one person to take on alone, so it was decided that I should form a joint investigation with Interpol. Oh. Big investigations. Interpol is involved? It's a top-secret operation, so I really can't tell you any more than I already have. Wait, where is it? What? Really? I can't bring that up to her? Really? 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 Hey, Francisca! I found that this guy had a file on you. Where's the fuck? Where's the file in my evidence? So, okay, yeah, there we go then. Now I can maybe... Why couldn't I show it? Here's a question. Interpol brought up in games a lot, but was it done recently that was like in the news? Know what I mean? No, I don't watch the news. Boom. Now, why would Mr. Hicks have documents profiling Francisca? Oh, I know. I bet he's a big fan of Miss Von Karma, sir. Francisca said that she had come to this airport as part of an Interpol investigation. Oh, maybe Mr. Hicks had heard she was coming here and he followed her. Detective, I think it's more likely that Mr. Hicks was in fact, in actuality, Interpol Agent Hicks. I think Francisca has some explaining to do. Francisca, you've got explaining to do. You came to this airport to rendezvous with your victim, didn't you? Oh, yeah! Yeah, I know the comedian you're on about now, yeah. He, yeah. He did? I'm looking up the news about him. I don't get the joke. I don't get the joke. Yeah, I'm a Would I Lie to You fan. I don't fucking remember every single one. Really? Mate, I need to watch more Would I Lie to You. I can't remember every single thing. I guess that's the positive of dementia. I forget good stuff, so then I can watch it again and have fun. Fuck you guys, I get more enjoyment out of TV shows. I can't remember that one at all. Damn. Said some Moroccan guy took him to Morocco to deliver a suitcase full of books. Yeah, books. Okay. Nonsense. What are you talking about? We found a profile detailing information about you in the victim's luggage. I suppose it was prepared for him so that he could recognize you when he landed. Which makes him not Mr. Hicks, but rather Interpol Agent Hicks. Isn't that correct? I should have known you'd figure it out, Miles. It looks like they got to him first. No, that's Lotta Hart. Had to do it. He really did come here to receive an Interpol agent, then. Yes. Agent Hicks was on trail of a very large international smuggling ring. He went undercover to investigate this crime. And it was I who put him on this case. I was supposed to receive a call from him on his cell phone once he had landed. I never expected to receive a call about his murder instead. His murder. I think we now have pretty definitive evidence that Agent Hicks came down here to the cargo hold. But what was he doing down here, sir? What the fuck was he doing? There's nothing but luggage. Oh, I get it. Maybe he forgot something in his suitcase and came down to get it. Ow! Agent Hicks came here for a work-related reason, of that I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure he was here to investigate this smuggling operation he was observing. Francisca, do you know exactly how he intended to pursue his investigation? No, unfortunately I was going to find out from him after he landed. I see, but this raises another question. A normal passenger can't access the cargo hold on their own. Agent Hicks must have identified himself to a member of the crew, and entered the cargo hold with that person who let him in. Yes, and then he was murdered here. These glass fragments and his broken glasses are a testament to that. And then, the killer put Agent Hicks into one of the spare suitcases and they entered the elevator. But while they were riding it up, the plane hit that patch of turbulence. Because of the intense shaking, the suitcase popped open and Agent Hicks's body flew out. At the same time, his wallet fell out of his pocket, spilling its contents everywhere. Oh yeah, yeah. I wonder who the smuggler is. Which explains why there was money scattered all over the elevator floor. I did it. I think it's pretty easy to say who the culprit is at this stage. What, really, sir? I know what you're thinking, Miles Edgeworth. But the killer can be none other than Miss Rhoda Tenero. Alright, if it was a crew member, any one of them could have shown Agent Hicks to the cargo hold. But the point to keep in mind is the keycard that allows the elevator to come down here. The only person with such high-level access is Miss Rhoda Tenero. I'd say that's a pretty decisive piece of information, wouldn't you? I know what she's trying to say, but I'm not certain it's as simple as that. Oh! Mine. Yoink. It's a crew member.
Hold it!
Okay, I got a wild theory. Hear me out, right? Hear me out. Hear me out. I have a theory. So, hey. Right, so the killer snuck into the suitcase of the one that Teniro bought. Got into the suitcase. She brings it down, hides in the suitcase. Teniro brings down Hicks. Hicks is left alone. Killer, bang, 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 dead. Puts him in the suitcase. Is able to ride the suitcase back up. Yes. Don't be a fool. A plane without a pilot in the cockpit is like a horse without a rider, crop in hand. Much like Scruffy over there. Can't disagree with her on that. Detective Gumshoe does always need a guiding hand. Why are you guys so mean to him? Very well, then. What about the other flight attendant, Miss Meal? I thought you might ask about her. Point to keep in mind is that the keycard that allows the elevator to come down here.
Hold it!
But it's highly likely that the keycard was stolen from Miss Teniro.
Objection!
But that's why he's great, because he's dumb. It's highly likely. It's that possibility, the best you can come up with. Yes. And you call yourself a disciple of my father. Father! Oh, goddamn you, boss. Good catch, good catch. Yes, well, I don't have any evidence. Be quiet, you're a disgrace. There's more evidence pointing to Miss Rhoda Teniro, you know. It's not just the keycard that gives her away. How can I check? If you go to the About section on Twitch, there's a little panel. You can press a button there and pop it out and have it separate. That's what I've got it set up as right now. Are you talking about the murder weapon, the Captain Ugo piggy bank? Yes, she's also the only person with a key to open that display case. Further, there is the matter of the key to the display case that held the murderous bank.
Hold it!
But that is a... Oh, okay. Stop right there, Miles Edgeworth. You don't have any proof that this is just a red herring. We don't say that. We don't say those words here. We don't say those words on this stream. You must keep on insisting that it's a fake. Then what is the real murder weapon and where did it go? Speechless, I see. That's not a surprise. After all, you know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed. Must be a way. There must be something that can help me rule out the piggy bank as the murder weapon. Or should be examined further. The body. Francisco, I think you were too quick to jump to your conclusions. Oh, was I? Yes, we don't even have the autopsy result yet. How can I not say that you made a snap judgment when you have yet to even see if the wound on Agent Hicks's head is consistent with the murder weapon? Scruffy. Yes, sir. Contact the medical examiner's office at once. I wish to hear the results of Agent Hicks's autopsy. I got it right. Yes, sir. Look at him run away. Hey, also just realized it went past half-past. Let me go ahead and spawn the dungeon. Dungeon time. We got a big problem, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. What is it, detective? They're still doing the autopsy, but they said that they already know this one thing for sure. Report, now. The doc said that it's one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back. From the victim's shoulder to his mid-back, he was beaten over such a wide area? Well, I'd say maybe it's a sign the killer had a grudge against Agent Hicks. It wasn't just his head. The killer went all out and hit him multiple times, sir. Nice. Scruffy, what is had a grudge against Agent Hicks supposed to mean? Well, that's, was the wound on the victim's head consistent with a murder weapon, detective? Oh, well, they said they were still looking into that, sir. You're completely useless. Don't you insult my boy! Don't you insult my boy! Ew. How dare you? Sir, I told you already, you can't go down there. No, you remove yourself from my way. Oh, it's Zinc LeBlanc. Look at that posture. He's got the Donnie T posture. My luggage, my cargo, they're mine and I demand you return them to me. We're still investigating the cargo hold. Please understand and have a little patience. suppose there's no choice. Finally, I think I can give... Hey, what are you? You've left me no choice but to use strong force. You won't get past me. Oh. Well, he's dead. Further, there is the matter of the key to the display case that held the murderous bank. After all, you know that we searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed. Who gives a fuck about him? Doc said it's one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back. Holy fuck, that's big. God damn. I've got it. Fuck. Can't see a clear connection between these two. Fuck! This one, then? Yes, there we go. Allegedly, the killer struck the victim many times over. Pro tag. Yeah, I was going to say thank you, buddy. Which is why there is extensive bruising over such a wide area. Is that really the correct conclusion to draw from the evidence? The bruise from his shoulder to the middle of his back is one continuous mark. Understandable. Which is more suggestive of a single blow to the back. If that's the case, then the piggy bank is much too small to have caused that. Therefore, the murder weapon must be something far bigger. Come on! Yes! The brain cell is working overtime! If we're looking for a rather large weapon, you'd think it would stick out. But so far, we haven't found anything that resembles a weapon of any sort. Perhaps, just perhaps, it's something we all overlooked from the very beginning. Because normally it's too impossibly big to be taken into consideration. What was that all about? Was he trying to jump his way down here? Francisca. What? What do you want? I found it, Francisca. I found the real murder weapon. You did? He really jumped. We didn't realize it until now, but the answer has been right in front of us this whole time. He might be hurt. We should go check up on him, sirs. Shut the fuck up, Gumshoe. We're talking here. There's that pompous attitude of yours again. You should learn to drop that habit. It's coming from a prosecutor with a habit of whipping everyone she comes across. Anyway, if you really are a prosecutor, then you'll back yourself up with evidence. You two aren't listening at all, are you? Come on then, show me this real murder weapon you speak of. I don't have evidence to show. Or do I? Do I? Okay, I've got a really, really dumb show evidence idea, okay? You want me to show the evidence? Could it be that if we ring his mobile phone, it'll show us the murder weapon? No. Don't have evidence to show. I don't have any evidence to show you. Foolish reasoning for a foolish fool from a foolish fool meant to fool me. What do you mean by I don't have any evidence to show? Perhaps I should have phrased it as that which caused Agent Hicks' death is incorporeal. Forgive me, but I do believe I have figured out what was the real cause of death. Free fall! The victim fell from a great height and subsequently died as a result. In other words, the real cause of death is free falling to the ground. He fell to his death? I know the real weapon, it's my attorney's badge. Hey, you should have been there for the last stream. I showed everybody, I showed every character my badge. Now, look, it's my little attorney badge. Yes, it's the only plausible possibility. I know who the real murderer is. It's none other than Pearl Fay. Pearl? Pearl? Pearl. Pearl. That's the meme that we had, right? Pearl. The victim had extensive bruising on the back of his head and his back. And the only rational explanation for these injuries is that he fell to his death. It has no relevance until the one time it does. The only rational explanation for these injuries is that he fell to his death. But the murder happened inside this plane. I know. Are you claiming that there is some place in this plane from which he could have fallen from? As I said earlier, the answer has been right in front of us this entire time. You can't mean... Yes, I do. The victim fell from the top of the stairs to this very cargo hold. What? Then we're in trouble. We may have a second death on our hands, sir. Brian, come on, lass. Yeah. Hey, you! Tell me you want dead, pal! Quiet! Why are you screaming? Where is Max Bus currently hidden? Oof. Huh? He's alive! And there you have it, Miles Edgeworth. It's not possible that Agent Hicks fell over the railing to his death. That man is living proof of that. I suppose it's true that it's not possible, given the current circumstances. The current circumstances? What is that supposed to mean? Suppose that large piece of cargo wasn't there at the time. What would have happened then? He would have been a Borginian pancake for sure, sir. I suppose that man over there wouldn't still be breathing. But the reality is that cargo box is there. Yeah, I don't... It was 2 years ago, man. We played it October 2024. I got dementia, man. I can't remember last week. I guess that means we'll just have to play the first trilogy again soon. Maybe in 2030. Reality is that the cargo box is there. So there's no point in entertaining your wild hypothetical scenarios. Oh, yeah! Yes! I remember now. Yeah, the clown one. Because the acrobat who was in the wheelchair and he had the pet bird. Yeah! See, that's how my brain works. It locks it all away until it's just like... So there's no point in entertaining your wild hypothetical scenarios. It may be there now, but there's no proof that it was always there. Ha! As if there could have been a window of time when that giant box was not there. Ah, but there was. What? What can I use to show that it's possible the box was not always where it was? I know, I've got to play the rest of the series, I know. The refueling in Zhengfa.
Take that!
You refueled in the Republic of Zhengfa? Yes, this flight had a short layover in Zhengfa in order to refuel. Oof. Damn. Spirit of justice. Fuck. Too much justice. That wasn't the only reason for the layover. We also transferred some cargo. What if the box in question was only transferred onto the plane at that time? To further prove my point, let's take a look at what's next to the box in question. Ah, it's labeled Zhengfa Express. Correct, meaning it was loaded onto the plane in Zhengfa. Nice. Now, what if the box in question was also loaded on at the same time? It would mean that the box was not here in the cargo hold during the Europe-Zhengfa leg of the flight. Ah, not enough justice. Injustice. No, we haven't solved it yet. We're not finished yet. Making a clear drop from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death entirely possible. Ah, but your theory is still very far-fetched. And allow me a chance to prove how very likely my scenario is. My first order of business will be to examine that piece of cargo in more detail. 3D, yes. Things are just fine, but only barely. I like Spirit of Justice more, but I like actual... fair. Investigate. This is a rather large piece of cargo. There's a tag on it, sir. There's a tag on it, sir. Let's see. Aleph Red Statue. Never heard of it. No, right. Well, that's why you're not an investigator, Zone. All I care about is if we can prove it wasn't here at the time of the crime. Well, let's get investigating, sir. Goat, scissors, upside down eye, leaf, exclamation mark, question mark, water droplet, cockroach, Kamehameha, begging. I see. Thank you for that. That amazing Borginian language. Look here, do not go about touching my possessions without my permission. Don't rush up on me like that, pal. So this belongs to Mr. LeBlanc, does it? I should see what else I can find out from him. Yawny. Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo. I take it that this large piece of cargo belongs to you, Mr. LeBlanc? Of course it is mine. I shipped this fine piece of art from Europe. This Alif Red statue is worth 10 million cents. No, maybe much, much more. Mr. LeBlanc's reason for choosing this plane must have been the large cargo hold. 10 million cents? I suggest you stop trying to calculate how many packets of noodles that makes, Detective. Darn, how'd you do that? I feel like you keep getting better and better at seeing right through me every year. Though I grow with each revolution of the planet around the sun, I have the distinct impression he continues to madly spin in place. That's so rude, dude! Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, so that 10 million cents, is that in euros or in dollars? Does it really make a difference to our case? Mr. LeBlanc, there's a chance that your cargo is related to our murder case. I was wondering if you would allow us to examine it a bit closer. It's a very valuable piece of art, so no, there will be no touching. I'm on case 2, yep. Oh, come on, I should have caught it. If Mr. LeBlanc has something to do with the smuggling ring, then it's possible this fake statue was brought on board in Zheng Fa. I think I need to question him a bit further. Excuse me, bitch. Well, this always felt like a second tutorial case. Don't say that! About your statue, Mr. LeBlanc. I wonder if it might be a fake. What? How dare you say my art is fake? Don't... Okay, I'm gonna scroll up a bit. Don't spoil it for me. There we go. I suspected that your statue might be the target of an international smuggling ring. Don't say such fantastical things. Those thieves would not dare. I have the certification of my cargo right here. Do you mean the cargo certification document? Mr. Zinc LeBlanc, why didn't you say so earlier? Please show it us at once. I can't read that. I can't read this. I can't read this! What does it say? It says as plain as day, the cargo was put onto the plane in Europe. And there you have it, Miles Edgeworth. Too bad for you. The statue was brought on board in Europe, just as it states in this certificate. No, that's... Which means that there never was a window of time in which the statue wasn't sitting there. Do-do-do-do-do. I respectfully disagree. And you can have your wish. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Then you can have your wish. Look at it yourself and see I am right. This... I know I've seen this somewhere before. I was right! I was right! It was that! But this one has yellow eyes, not red. This. I know I've seen this somewhere before. This is the Alif Red? This is the Alif Red? It gives off such a feeling of art. I can practically smell it. This statue has a high amount of historic value. After it was unveiled at a museum in Europe, I brought it to this country to exhibit it. Alif Red statue data. Why is it red, though? It's got yellow eyes. I believe a closer look is warranted here. What, a thwomp? Nah. So this is the infamous Alif Red statue, What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Did you find something? There's something wrong with this picture. We should examine it in more detail. Are these eyes made of some sort of gem? That's a real nice shade of orange. For a sec, I couldn't even tell they were jewels. A thwomp. Yeah, that's the Mario Pounder Stone thing. It's called a thwomp. You know, the Pounder Stone man. So called a thwomp, because it thwomps. Thwomp. Thwomp. Oh, but they kind of remind me of the eyes of this stray cat that lives near my house. Are the eyes supposed to be this color? Is it possible this statue is a fake? Is this spot somehow connected? Yes, it is. Eureka! Eureka! Those eyes are awfully orange, don't you think? Yeah, and pretty. They remind me of sunsets when I was in grade school, sir. I don't think you see what I'm talking about. No, I do, but it's really like the color of the sun when it's setting, sir. Ah, the memories. I remember standing out in that field, spinning with my arms out until I felt ill. I don't care about sunsets. Focus, detective. What color are the eyes in this photo? Huh? Oh. Sir, they're red. As I thought, this statue is a fake. Mr. LeBlanc, what do you want? Do you not know I'm a busy man? I'll allow you 2 seconds for your answer. The LF Red, I suppose this is your pride and joy, is it not? It is the biggest trophy of this European trip. Do you know why I wanted to possess this statue? The trigger started 17 years ago. Better grab a chair, sir. Sounds like this is going to be a long story. Mr. LeBlanc, I regret to inform you, and you have my heartfelt sympathy, but... What is that? Sympathy? For what? You'll see. I'd like you to compare the eyes. That large fellow there has very bright and pretty eyes compared to you. Ah, see? Somebody's nice to him. I wasn't talking about the two of us. I meant the eyes of the statue in front of us and the one in this photo. Why the sudden yelling now that... Oh! There's a photo of the statue on display at the museum in Europe. Whoa! Whoa! Now do you see, Mr. LeBlanc? The statue before us is a fake. A fake? I believe that even further examination will be required, now that we have confirmed that this is indeed a fake. There must be some sort of proof that this was brought on board in Zheng Fa, and I'll present to you evidence that will resolve the remaining contradiction. Can't believe you were able to tell this was a fake from a single glance, sir. You knew right away that its eyes were a different color than the ones in the photo. Yes, unlike a certain detective who needs to try a little harder. The fact that this is a fake means it was swapped with a real one at some point. Ah. Ha 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 ha! Eureka! I'm not entirely confident that there is a contradiction yet. Fuck! What do you think, detective? Well, I think it's really suspicious looking, sir. My well-trained guts tells me so. I see. Well, then I must be mistaken. How come when I answer confidently, you take that to mean we're off course, sir? But it's just that. What have we here? Ah, there we go. It says Zheng Fa Express on the cloth, sir. Something is tugging on the corner of my mind as though something is out of place. Eureka! I'm not entirely... fuck! I'm so good at this. Let's try it. Eureka! Fuck! I got a feeling there's not a contradiction here. So this Alice Red is a fake. That art dealer isn't looking too happy about it either, sir. I'll get to the bottom of this for his sake as well as mine. Really? Let's be honest, the real one's in that. It's in there. It's just been swapped. It's just been swapped, you know? The fake was brought on in Zheng Fa. You swapped the cargo cover. Bing bang bosh, there you go. Swap the fake. Which evidence do I support it with, though? Although, can I... No, I can't use the compares. Then... maybe? Eureka! Fuck! God damn, what the fuck? Move the screen down? What do you mean move the screen down? Oh! I didn't know... Okay, I was wondering what the arrow was, not gonna lie to you. Eh? I was wondering what that arrow meant. The leftover suitcases sit here, lined up in 2 pretty neat rows. Too bad for Miss Tenero, but this design is unmarketable. Oh, why don't they sell them in the airport and have a bargain basement sale? Buy one, get one free. If you win the raffle, you get one more for free. How about those ideas, sir? I think if they did that, everyone would lose. What's this? The statue looks like it's stepping all over its neighbor's cloth cover. Kinda resembles its owner's attitude in a sense. Oh. You, what did you said now? Further, my clothing's hem is not being stepped on by anyone. It is too expensive for me to allow that to happen. Please forgive the trespasses of my subordinate. Why should I forgive if the dress passes? Unless it is an expensive dress, you keep it.
Eureka!
You motherfucker! It's this one then.
Eureka!
You could... Really? Really? You could have used the fact that it stated it was put in Europe. You could have used both of the... This... Oh! I'm starting to remember why I took so long of a break between these games. Some of this bullshit, man. Some of this bullshit. There's clearly a contradiction here. What are you going on about? It's just a simple case of a cargo cover getting stuck under another piece of cargo. Oh, that's not possible. But it is. It shouldn't be this way, but the statue is on top of the cloth. Supposing that the neighboring piece of cargo was brought on board in Zheng Fa, there's no way that any part of it should wind up under something from Europe. Which means that this fake statue was smuggled on board in Zheng Fa. But then what about the cargo certificate? Let me ask you in return, what about Agent Hicks? Why did he come down here in the middle of the flight? There's only one reason why, to secure proof of smuggling activity aboard this flight. So you say, but I don't believe he had to do that mid-flight. We could have just as easily inspected all the cargo after the plane landed. That may be true, however, you have it backwards, Francisca. Sure, Agent Hicks could have waited until after the plane had landed, but he had a reason for coming down to the cargo hold. Suppose he had found the fake at the airport, it would have been after the swap had occurred. At that time, the suspicion would naturally fall onto the statue's owner, who would have no way to prove that the statue was switched without his knowledge, which means there is someone involved who is forging or modifying cargo certificates. I got there in the end. Thank fuck for that heel. I guess the victim knew the real version of this was gonna get nabbed, huh? Yup. Yes, while this photo could be seen as nothing more than a simple souvenir, it was in fact taken to be used as a reference document later on. Next, Agent Hicks had to secure proof that the smuggling had taken place. He came down here to take a picture of the cargo hold, a rather empty one at that, right before the fake statue could be loaded on board. A photo of the hold missing a valuable piece of cargo would have been proof enough. After that, all he had to do was hold the Zheng Fa cargo crew and arrest the smuggler. Exactly. This only goes to prove my theory. If the statue was not in the cargo hold during the Europe-Zheng Fa leg of the trip, there would have been enough height from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death. Officer, move the statue immediately. I want a thorough examination of the floor underneath, now! Miss Von Karma, I'm ready to report my findings. Go on. After moving the Aleph Red statue out of the way, we tested the area under it with luminol, and there was a reaction. Blood. I see, there was a reaction to luminol, an indication that there was blood in that spot. Can we stop looking at it now, sirs? It would seem that my deductions were correct after all. I suppose it would appear that way. Culprit cleaned the blood up well.
I think the murderer used a walloper, the most lethal weapon known to mankind and ratchet kind.
Nah, it's a shit weapon. And how do you think the killer did that? How did the killer clean up all the blood?
Take that!
Killer used the bloody cloth I found inside the suitcase to clean up the mess. I see, they had a need to clean up all the blood before the plane landed in Zheng Fa. Yes, because otherwise the cargo crew would have discovered it during the layover. So you guys are saying that the murder happened before the plane landed in Zheng Fa? There's no other conceivable timeline for the events of the murder. If that is true, then that throws a certain person's testimony into doubt. If the murder occurred before we landed in Zheng Fa, then this becomes highly suspect. I can't remember any of them. Recall Miss Meal's testimony about Agent Hicks in regard to when we departed Zheng Fa. Literally, yeah. He's the eye candy. Oh. I ran out of Pokeball? There's no way I ran out of Pokeballs already. Oh, right. So I need to do, like, Great Catch or Ultra Catch, I think. Maybe? Let me quickly buy some Pokeballs. I'm poor all the time. Just to be safe. Recall Miss Meal's testimony about Agent Hicks in regard to when we depart Zheng Fa. I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 AM, you know. She claims Agent Hicks was alive at the time of the service calls, but that totally contradicts the facts, sir. But why would she lie about something like that? I think the only person who can answer that is Miss Meal herself. Oh my, why is there so many save points? There's so many fucking save points in this case. Insane. Miss Meal. Couldn't save on the yes whenever you wanted, I believe. Oh, I wanted the dino. Fuck you, game. I wanted a dino. I wanted a fucking dinosaur, man. Ah. Oh, no wonder a Pokeball's catch rate is only 30% on this thing. Miss Meal! Huh? Do you recall what you said earlier? About when you answered some service calls as we were departing from Zheng Fa? Huh? You said that Mr. Hicks was sitting in his seat at that time. However, that is simply not possible, because Mr. Hicks was dead long before we even touched down in Zheng Fa. Oh? Miss Cammy Meal. Maybe I didn't see what I thought I did? No one could make a mistake so large, Miss Meal. I make that kind of boo-boo all the time. I've made a boo-boo. This is going nowhere. There must be a better way of resolving this contradiction. Very well. Miss Meal, if you please, tell me about your alibi during the time span. From just before we were to land at 3 AM and 6 AM when the body was found. Are you telling me I'm a suspect, Mr. Edgeworth? Are you telling me I'm a suspect? Yeah. From 3 to 4, I was, in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self. Yeah. And from 5 to 6, I was, in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self. How is a man supposed to react to a testimony like that? Miss Meal, wake up! She fell asleep again. It looks like the only way I'm going to be able to wake her up is by pressing her. She is asleep.
Hold it!
Hold it! Miss Meal, wake up! Oh, I'm awake, Miles Edgeworth, I demand that you do something about this flight attendant assistant. Use your whip on her, Francisca! Why ask me to wake her when you can finally put that whip to an appropriate... Exactly!
Hold it!
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'm generous. I'll allow it. If I remember correctly, the food was being served in the first class in the lounge, between the hours of 3 and 4 AM. Yeah, but that kind of stuff's run by Miss Rhoda. Then what were you doing in the attendance room at that time? Eating and then having a most delicious dream? You mean you were neglecting your duties? No way. Sleeping's part of our job too, you know. Where can I get this job?
Hold it!
Miss Meal, how many times do I have to repeat myself? Wake up! Oh, I'm awake, I'm awake. Ow! What did you whip me for, sir? Oh, what did I miss? Poor detective being on the receiving end of a lash in your stead. Really? Sorry about that. You can make amends for that by continuing with your testimony.
Hold it!
Hold it! So you were alone the entire time, were you? Yeah, no one else even popped their head in to say hi. Oh, well, I think a contradiction just popped in to say hi. What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Miss Meal, there's a clear contradiction embedded in your testimony. Huh? What are you talking about? It's not possible that you were alone in the attendance room the whole time from 5 to 6 a.m. Because... which one was it? Boom.
Take that!
I wonder if you would be so kind as to take a look at this receipt, Miss Meal. Ah, receipt? For what? It's for the suitcase Miss Tenero bought. Now, if I may direct your attention to the timestamp. As you can see, it clearly says 5:40 a.m., Miss Tenero. Yes. Ah, why is the killer here? I thought you'd have locked her up by now. I requested that she be present as a witness so that we may straighten out your complex lie. Now then, Miss Tenero, between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m., you took a trip from first class down to the first floor in-flight shop, correct? Yes, I went to the shop to buy a suitcase. After which I went straight to the attendance room to drop it off. And did you see Miss Meal there at the time? No. So, Miss Meal, where were you really between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m.? What an amazing flight attendant. Miss Cammy Meal! Huh? The bathroom? I'll be the one who asked the questions here. Yeah, maybe that's it. I probably just missed her. Nature calls, you know? Do you take me for a fool? That's a little too convenient to be true. But it's the truth. Cross my heart. I don't have enough conclusive proof to counter-argue her at this stage. You don't believe me, do you? But please, won't you give me a chance and hear me out? So, like, I had really bad airplane food, and I was having a shit for, like, 5 hours on the seat, and that's why. Hey? Hold on a second. Who's that? What is that? What is that? Yeah, it's fine. Look, I know you suspected me because I'm one of the crew. But you'd think then maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhoda, too. She's the one in charge of the elevator keycard in the shop, you know. If you ask me, that makes her super suspicious. Yeah, she's like, super duper suspicious. Please leave Miss Tenero out of the conversation. Only you are under suspicion for now. I don't get it. Why are you covering for Miss Rhoda all of a sudden? Oh, now I get it. Maybe you've got your eye on Miss Rhoda. Of course I'm keeping an eye on her. I can't very well let her escape, can I? Never mind. But you want to know something? Miss Rhoda actually kind of I have absolutely no interest in people who can't appreciate my sense of design. Damn. Fumbled. He's fumbled. He's fumbled it, man. You just had to call. Bro is too gay for these allegations. True. We know where his real emotions lie. With a little birdie, you know? Now's not the time for this sort of talk. Look, I know you suspected me because I'm one of the crew. Yep.
Hold it!
No, it's not the only reason I have for suspecting you. Your statement regarding Mr. Hicks also turned out to be a bunch of lies. Ah, but say I wasn't an attendant, you wouldn't suspect me then, would you? Yes, I suppose that's true enough. Shit.
Hold it!
Smarter than she looks. It's already been detained for further questioning, or have you already forgotten? Oh, I guess I just forgot. You know. Cammy, don't tell me you suspect me too. Well, obviously she does. Hold on a sec. What is that? I don't know. To become Mr. Miles right is his ultimate objective in life. Yes. What did I miss? Why did you clip? Sorry, can't help it. I mean, other than you, there's no one else who could have done it. Shut the fuck up, you bitch. I was checking my Ring camera. Keeps going off. Can't believe you would think that. I mean, me, a killer? Miss Meal, what did you mean just now by no one else could have done it? She's the one in charge of the elevator keycard in the shop, you know. And what are you in charge of, Miss Meal? I take care of the attendance room. That doesn't count. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Oh, but I spend so much time in there, I might as well be my...
Ben!
Fucking Christ! I spent so much time in there, it might as well be my responsibility. Yeah, that one does count, because I did say it. I did, Brad. You bitch! Mr. Edgeworth, Cammy is very talented in languages, so she assists passengers who may not speak English. Especially those who speak Borginian. She's the only one on this flight who is fluent. Oh, you mean that kind of what am I in charge of? Why didn't you say so in the first place? What else could I have meant? Yeah, so I'm really good at Borginian. She's fluent in Borginian. And I suppose you're in charge of processing documents in Borginian. Yeah, I take care of anything that has to do with Borginian. Very interesting. Yes.
Hold it!
Super suspicious? What about super duper suspicious? Actually, your on-the-job behavior makes you super suspicious in my eyes. Huh? But why? Why? While Miss Tenero is busy with the passengers and all of her other duties, you have a lot of free time on your hands, thus providing you with ample time to commit the crime.
Objection!
Miles Edgeworth, I demand that you cease and desist in this line of conjectural questioning. I won't allow you to bluff your way through this like a certain defense lawyer. I wonder who they're talking about. But I do not honestly believe Miss Meal does any actual work aboard this flight. No, that's not true, Mr. Edgeworth. Although, well... all I'm in charge of the attendance room and some Borginian stuff. So what exactly do you do as the one in charge of some Borginian stuff? I do stuff like translate things from and into Borginian. Cammy's the only member of the crew who understands Borginian, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Meal, I take it then that is your job. I know exactly what your plan is there. I know exactly what your plan is there, Protag, and I'm not going to do it. Your plan is for me to use the controller. When I use the controller, you're going to then redeem the Make Bovine Suffer redeem, because that only counts for console games, which it's just turned into. But I'm not going to do that. It's a good plan. It's a good plan, Protag. But I saw where you were going already before you did. I'm 5 steps ahead, bitch. If you're not going to do any of these, can you just remove the command already?
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
If you're not going to do any of these, can you just remove the command already? But I am! I'm not going to use the mouse/keyboard, see? I'm not going to use it. For 5 minutes. For a whole 5 minutes.
Because here at Globo Gym, we're better than you! And we know it!
But Protag, my controller's not plugged in. Technically, I don't. Do you know why, Brad? Why? 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 So basically the suffering is I have to go on the treadmill for 15 minutes if it's a controller game. Because you said for controller games in the description, guess what? This is a game that can be used with controller. Ah! Objection! Objection! As you can clearly see on this gameplay right here, you can see it currently has keyboard controls. Just do it, dude. It's 15 minutes. I'll just get on the treadmill. Nah. As you can see here, it's very clearly keyboard controls, not controller controls. You didn't say for games that I'm currently playing with a controller, so suck it. I'm just gonna wait out the 5 minutes, mate. At this rate, it'd be done faster. No. That way, if this is how it works, then Protag will literally just be like, oh, but you can play this game with a controller, so do it. My fast can train 3 times a week. You can do 15 minutes on a treadmill with no incline and slow speed. I already do that on the controller games. Let me down, you're letting Gnome down, you're letting Zone down, and frankly, you're letting yourself down, Brad. Okay, calm down, Dr. Phil.
Objection, Protag. He using his keyboard to play, you used a comment to make him suffer. Your alibi is by that point pointless. So you're just wasted points.
Could have used a bit of work, but thank you, Boss Nominus. Training? No? I use the treadmill off stream. I use it on controller games like Final Fantasy. I think... Why not? I just don't want to. Also, because like I say, if I allow it now, this is going to allow a precedent for future games for ProTag where he'll say, oh, look, this game, even though you're playing it with the keyboard and mouse, you technically can use controller. So, let me disable the keyboard mouse, then redeem it. Yeah? But Brad... But ProTag, you're a bitch. I commend you on it. It was a very good idea. But I really think you don't understand how stubborn I can be. I mean, I gotta say, it feels good after the first week you kind of get hooked on it, at least for lifting. Oh, I've not even been doing lifting. I redeem it with the current description, and that does not specify you need to be using a controller at present, only that it can be a game played with a controller. But I'm not playing it with a controller. I like how you wait for the Ace Attorney game where it's all about this type of shit to actually play this. I commend you for that. I do commend you. It's very on theme. Hey, look! I can use my keyboard and mouse now. I hate cardio, so I do like 10 minutes treadmill cycle to warm up and then left. Here's the thing, though. I don't have any, You make me sick, Brad. Good. I don't have any weightlifting stuff other than some basic dumbbells. But right now, though, I just want to focus on cardio, get my knees better with the weight loss. I usually do about half an hour to an hour every day. And then there's the controller games on stream on top of that, which is the extra 15 minutes. Won't even let your personal trainer / dietitian assist you. You've assisted me enough today, buddy. Thank you very much. Oh, hold on. Cardio won't help. You need to do lifting. Nah, cardio will be fine. Nah, I'm already... I do lifting every day. I lift this weight that's attached to my body. Miss Meal, I take it then that it is your job to process all the Borginian paperwork. Yeah, see, I totally pull my weight around here. So it would appear. Yeah, but my knees are from the, you know, the massive weight I carry because I'm a fat piece of shit. Perhaps I should ask her for a few more details about her work, and... Miss Meal, it's very unladylike to push suspicion onto someone else. That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm just saying that Miss Rhoda is very sus. Yo, imposter is sus? Oh, hold on. Oh, whoa, 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 Gnome! Whoa! No, Gnome just wants to insult me there. God damn. Whoa, Gnome. Whoa. So mean. So mean. I know. I know. That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm just saying that Miss Rhoda is very sus. There you go, pushing everything onto her again. I don't get what you're saying. It must be a really abstract concept, huh? The only thing abstract here is the landscape inside your head. Whoa! It's wholesome. Nah, this ain't a wholesome stream. Look, I know he's suspecting me, because Really? Really, some Borginian stuff.
Objection!
Objection. Motherfucker? Motherfucker? Objection. So you're the only one in this flight crew that speaks Borginian. Is that correct? Oh, yeah, I guess so. I studied abroad in Borginia for a while. Again, I love that they can't just use real places. If that is the case, then the signature on this document belongs to you, doesn't it? Ahaha! This is a falsified piece of documentation with only one purpose: to lead anyone who read it to believe that Mr. LeBlanc's statue was loaded in Europe. The only person who could have either prepared or processed this document in Borginian is you, Miss Meal. Without your participation, the smuggling of the Aleph Red could not have occurred. Don't sleep while I'm pointing my finger at you. Why is she blowing bubbles? What the fuck? Oh, I wouldn't dream of falling asleep on you, Mr. Edgeworth. Huh? It is exactly as you say. Are you confessing to having participated in the smuggling? No, far from it. It's true that I was the one who signed off on that document. But you can't use that fact alone to make your allegation of smuggling stick. There's no direct correlation, after all. Oh, damn, she's blowing big bubble. All you have is my signature on a piece of paper. Really? All you did was sign it? I neglected to check if the cargo had been loaded onto the plane properly. So sorry about that. It seems that she's finally woken up. This is going to be one tough fight. Suppose, and this is just a supposition, even if I was involved in the smuggling, you can't throw the charge of murder on me just like that. Objection! Literally. Literally, bro. It's a cigarette. Still a big laugh. That must mean Edgeworth is using a gun when he points. Oh yeah. Stop right there. Pew pew. If you're involved in the smuggling, you would have a strong motive to kill. Agent Hicks was in the middle of an investigation regarding a smuggling ring, and just when he was about to close in, he's killed by a member of that ring. Well, did you ever stop to think that maybe Rhoda is the smuggling ring member? After all, unlike me, Rhoda has access to many things on this plane for work purposes. So perhaps there is some element of a setup at play in this case. What are you talking about? Don't worry, I wasn't talking about you. I meant the killer. First it was myself, and now it's Miss Tenero who is under the microscope. Seems to me that our killer is going to great lengths to pin the crime on anyone they can. Hey, it's me, Sanji. I'm the cook. Forget about it. Now, Zone, look up Chinese anime censoring. All the blood is turned white. It's insane. I can't even remember what Usopp's voice is. Seems to me that a killer is going to great lengths to pin this crime on anyone they can. You have no proof that Rhoda is being set up or that she isn't. Actually, I believe that she was indeed the intended target from the very beginning. I believe that the plan was to push all the blame for the crime onto her. And this evidence will prove my suspicions.
Take that!
Yes! This piece of evidence will answer all my questions. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to zoom in to double check. Meant to press that. Whoops. Sleep presented or something, Mr. Edgeworth? No, as you can plainly see, I'm wide awake. Haha, then I'm afraid you failed. You were making so little sense that I thought maybe you were asleep. Talk about Dr. Sleepy Mrs. Hyde-esque transformation. Is this it? Yep, there we go. I meant to press that. Maybe it's my prosecutor's badge. Maybe that's what I need to show. Yes.
Take that!
Fuck! Okay, no, I'm... Nope. 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 My brain's hit a wall. Okay. It's got to be the crime scene notes then, right?
Take that!
Yes? Motherfucker! Damn it. God fucking damn it. I'm rooting for Meal. I wonder why. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's either this, or it's either this.
Take that!
Yeah, there we go, yeah, suitcase. Killer could have hidden the body anywhere, and yet they chose the suitcase. Whew, why is that? Perhaps it was to move the body up from the lower deck to the first floor. However, why go through the trouble to do so? Looking like a pirate there. Yar. The only way all of these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame Miss Tenero for the murder. The murder. She's Popeye the Sailor. Sorry, I'm just really enjoying the music right now. This has such great fucking music. The killer has wanted to frame Miss Tenero for the murder. Miss Tenero buys a suitcase on every flight she works without fail. Why? How can she afford that? But should a suitcase be switched with the one containing the victim's body? That would put her in a very tight spot. Unfortunately for the killer, the turbulence put an end to that plan. There wasn't enough time to put the body back into the suitcase. Ergo, they made do with whoever was at hand and adapted their plan. Tried to frame me as I lay unconscious on the floor from the turbulence. Killer then went to hide the suitcase in the in-flight shop and brought the piggy bank to the elevator in order to fabricate a false weapon. A lot of work for a fruitless endeavor, wouldn't you agree? Sounds like the killer had a tough time too, huh? I mean, why did the killer need to frame someone that badly anyway? That is because of the special circumstances surrounding this particular case. Who the murder victim was. The killer was at a loss of what to do with Agent Hicks' body. As it just so happens, there was a bunch of empty suitcases nearby. Being a skinny man, the killer thought to put his body in the suitcase and hand it off. You mean that the whole plan was to frame someone was an elaborate coincidence? No, that's not what I said. You've wrongly deduced my meaning, Miss Meal. The one with the wrong deductions is you. Think before you speak again. Shit! I chose the wrong one! Fuck! Patient Transistor, I was about to reveal the truth. Where the murder took place. Special circumstances is simply that the murder took place on a plane mid-flight. No matter which country, customs is quite strict in this day and age. So no matter what you do, the chance that the body will be found is very high. Therefore, there was no choice but to frame either Miss Tenero or myself. In other words, the only one who fits within the boundaries of the criminal's movements is not Miss Tenero or myself, but you, Miss Camille. Only you and you alone could be the killer. And? What a great response. And? Are you done already? I was about to fall asleep again. Anyway, let's be honest here. You don't have anything on me other than a whole lot of circumstantial evidence. Oh, shit! I can see the outline of how the murder occurred, but I have no definitive evidence. Isn't there a piece of evidence still unaccounted for? Something that... Yes, there is!
Take that!
I don't have any actual evidence. Thought not. But that's because it went missing, and still is. Missing? What do you mean by that? In the complex puzzle that is this case, there was one piece I keep getting stuck on. And that is the victim's cell phone. Francisca, you were waiting at the airport for a phone call from Agent Hicks' cell phone. Or at least that's what you told me. That's right. But Agent Hicks' cell phone could not be found at the crime scene. You mean the killer took the phone with them? Precisely. I suspect that if we were to find that phone, it would lead us to the killer. Ooh. Pokey catch. Haha, come on, get serious. If the victim fell to his death from that height, wouldn't his phone break as well? We won't know that until we try a little experiment, will we? Francisco, I'd like to ask for your assistance. You know the victim's phone number, do you not? Of course I do. Oh, what's the ringtone, though? Agent Hicks's phone! It's ringing from somewhere, sir! I hear it, Detective. Now, where is it coming from? I really thought it'd get... Yeah, it's not as good as the Sealed Samurai. It's right here. Miss Meal, wake up! Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. Ben! Fucking Jesus Christ. Got sleepy all of a sudden because it sounds like a lullaby I used to love as a child. I'd better find that cell phone fast. Sounds like the phone is up in the flight attendant's room. We better hurry to the flight attendant's room, sir. The ringing's coming from somewhere in here, sir. Leave no stone unturned, Detective Gumshoe. We must find it. Ringing's coming from in here, sir. What? No, it can't be. This has got to be the victim's cell phone. Just whose locker is this, sir? It's Miss Tenero's. What? There we go. Ringing's over. I need to get some better Pokeballs for that. I need to find out the commands to use the better Pokeballs. So, Mr. Edgeworth, how did it go? Where did you find the phone? I found it in the flight attendant's room, in Miss Tenero's locker. What? But... Rhoda Tenero. I don't know anything about the phone. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Miss Von Karma, is it? I suggest you arrest Miss Rhoda Tenero right away. Objection! Wait, I have a theory. This is related to the incident with the keycard. When the killer went to steal the keycard, they conveniently stashed the cell phone in Miss Tenero's locker at the same time. Oh, you object to me. This is related to the keycard, alright? In the same way that we have zero proof that the killer did just that. The only voice that sings the truth is evidence. That is one bird we cannot ignore. What should I do? Francisco's right. I can't offer baseless conjecture at this point. Alright then, why did the culprit take the cell phone from Agent Hicks? Must have something very incriminating on or in it. Hold it! Yeah, hold it. Can we not check the phone? What now, Miles Edgeworth? It's not over yet. We have yet to figure out why the killer took the phone. What? Inside this phone lies the final piece of incriminating evidence that will point us to our killer. We need to examine this phone in more detail. Well, it's broken. Yep. LCD is broken. Without a screen, you can't even place a call with this. Ah, it's a camera lens. Come to think of it, I wonder, how exactly was Agent Hicks planning to preserve the crime scene of the smuggling? Francisco, I need you to confirm something. This cell phone, can it take pictures? Mr. Edgeworth, I can't believe you don't know about this kind of basic stuff, sir. This looks like a very similar model to my own, and mine can take photos just fine. Do you think Agent Hicks could have taken some pictures with this? In particular, pictures of evidence for his smuggling case? If so, I'd say there may be some very inconvenient photos in here for our killer/smuggler. But the phone's all busted up, sir. Even a super prosecutor can't repair a broken phone. I'll find a way, don't you worry about that. May I go back to sleep now? Jesus Christ! Sleep so much! Objection! The LCD screens on the inside and outside are broken, that's for sure. But that's also reason enough to believe that the killer wasn't able to erase the data. What? What do you mean by that, Francisca? It looks like our killer isn't very familiar with electronics. This phone still rang when I called it, meaning that only the LCD screens are broken. It's possible that the photos are still there inside, waiting to be accessed. All we need to do is transfer the data to my phone. Ah. Francisca, your phone, if you please. Very well. It's transferring. Alright, displaying it now. Ooh. This is... Agent Hicks was most certainly trying to obtain some evidence for his smuggling case. Hey, the Aleph Red's nowhere in this pic, sir. This has no meaning as a piece of evidence in this murder case, right? Ouch, she's right. There's not much we can find out from this about Agent Hicks's killer, sir. Is this it? Is this the end? Is there really nothing in this photo that we can use? No, there's something, alright. And the answer is right there. It's LeBlanc. Oh, they are cargo shipped from Borginia to Zhengfa. So the reason they aren't here now is that they were dropped off in Zhengfa. Mr. LeBlanc, can you tell me the contents of the boxes? Unfortunately, there's no English written on them anywhere. One cluster of boxes is written in Borginian. It says... Wait a second. I was about to say, hey, we could use this as a cipher to just, you know, try and decipher what he said earlier. That can't work though, because there's six characters there. Cloth is 5. It says begging, key, scissors, leaf, upside down eye, Kamehameha. It is cloth in English. What a beautiful language. Cloth? Could it be? Is this where the killer... What? What for is that scary face? Miss Meal. Yes? It appears that Agent Hicks was no ordinary investigator. He left us with a piece of evidence after all. A striking piece that'll point out who this killer is. Ha! Maybe you shouldn't force your mistaken reading of a simple picture, Mr. Edgeworth. Borginian cargo on this piece of evidence was pointed straight to the killer.
Take that!
Boom! And what is that supposed to prove? The killer used this piece of cloth to wipe up the blood they had spilled. But there was one thing that bothered me this whole time. Where did it come from? And now I have finally found my answer in this very photo. That cargo that was unloaded in Zhengfa had cloth written on it. In Borginian, that is. And this is where the killer grabbed a piece from to clean the blood up with. Hell yeah. That's right, the killer was someone who could read and understand Borginian. And the only crew member that fits that description is you, Miss Cammy Meal. I mean, we could also, like, I don't know, DNA? Her DNA's probably on the cloth? Ha, that's pretty flimsy. Killer probably searched for all the boxes looking for something to use. When you're frantic, you don't care if the box is in English or in Borginian.
Objection!
Sorry, but I cannot agree with your assessment of the killer's indiscriminate nature. What? There was no need for the killer to tear through boxes at random at all. And if the killer supposedly could not comprehend Borginian, well then. Logically, the killer would have opened this box first.
Take that!
The bed sheets. Hey, it says bed sheets in English right on the back, sir. Precisely. And bed sheets would be perfect for cleaning up blood, wouldn't you say? So what are you trying to say? That if I were the criminal, this box of bed sheets would have been what I would have spotted first. However, the killer chose to use some Borginian cloth. Do you have an explanation for that? The killer didn't want anyone to know what the real scene of the crime was this cargo hold, so they were afraid to leave signs that the box for the sheets had been opened. However, the Borginian cloth, well, that's a horse of a different colour. Because the killer knew that it was going to be unloaded in the Republic of Zhengfa. That's right. That is why the Borginian cloth was used. And the only Borginian reader on board who could make such a calculated decision is you, Cammy Meal. You and you alone. That poor Teddy. It'd be very easy for us to confirm if any of the boxes are resealed. All we'd have to do is contact the Zhengfa authorities in time. May even find other evidence to incriminate our killer within those boxes. So what do you say, Miss Meal? Why not confess to your crime here and now? Or would you rather wait and see what we find out from our investigation in Zhengfa? I always love how they're a bit calm before the... Yeah. Yeah, you know, before the complete and utter meltdown. I mean, it's just not called for, you know? Like, you know, listen. All you have to do is just stay calm. Don't let them know. Present simple evidence. Oh, no! That's a bit sus. He was Interpol. I couldn't stop it. I brought him here. He started taking pictures. I couldn't be found out. I was scared. I was in trouble. Whee! I killed him. Well, yeah, because you fucking searched it up, Zone. You searched up the answer. Yeah, oh, it was obvious, mister. I searched it up. March 12, 526, Flight G390, First Floor Lounge. We finished making all the arrangements to take the suspect in, sir. Very good, Detective. What about the smuggling route? Did you say anything about that? They're taking it down to the precinct now. Hopefully we can get more out of it there. He's that good. By the way, you guys are going to have to tune in early tomorrow for the Ace Attorney stream. Because I've got to finish up for 4 o'clock so I can go over to my friends. So, yeah. Get here early. They're taking her down to the precinct now. Hopefully we can get more out of it there. Whenever we even approached the topic, she just started foaming at the mouth. It was scary, sir. She probably wasn't prepared to commit a murder all of a sudden. One thing is for sure, the ring behind this whole mess would mean serious business. Ouch! Yeah, my friend wants me to go over. Although, there's a chance he'll be like, oh, no, I don't feel up to it. Also, there's a lot more to this case than meets the eye. Can't stream until 5 then, Brad. Damn. Mr. Edgeworth. Just want to say how much I appreciate everything you did. Thank you very much. It was nothing. In fact, I should be the one thanking you for your cooperation. But truly, if it wasn't for you, I might not be here right now. Instead, I can continue to serve our passengers as a flight attendant. Yeah, you can guess, but don't say the name. Don't say the name. Because, you know, word that I can't remember. Security, I guess that's the best word for it. I hope that, well, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. I already know all their names. Go on, then. Go on then, Protag. DM me their names. Go on. I wanna hear them. Fred. No. No. I wish I knew somebody called Fred. Well, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. Nah, trust me, he doesn't even know your name. Shaggy. Damn it! No, they're gonna find... Fuck, no! You know all my friends' names! That's not how you spell Daphne, it's with a PH. I think I know him. Really, though? Do you? Steam profile? Hey? Rotro Reggie? It does say it. Yeah, it does say it on your Steam profile. Yeah, it does say it there. Damn.
Does say it there? Yeah, I'm gonna need to get rid of that.
That's... I see. You don't have to take it if you don't want it. No, I mean, I would never turn down a lady's generous offer. Oh, thank you. I'm sure it'll serve you well. And remember, we here at GoU Airlines are always ready to serve, Mr. Edgeworth. Thank you, I'll keep that in mind. Now I must bid you farewell. May all your skies be blue no matter where you go. Okay. I can't believe we wound up investigating the whole day, sir, but boy was it fun. Speak for yourself, my day was filled with earthquakes, elevators, and false charges. By the way, where's Francisca? Oh, she's filling out some customs paperwork for her departure. Departure? Yeah, Miss Von Cam is always really busy, sir. She's been flying from country to country to chase down some leads regarding her case. Detective. Can you cancel the car I had you reserve earlier? You got it, sir. Hey, look, it's Francisca. Francisca? I thought I told you when you first Pardon me. I thought I told you when you first landed. I have no time for idle chatter. I have no intention of wasting your time. However, it has been a wheel? It's been a wheel? Been a while since we last met. I also have no time for such familiar reminiscences. Just who do you think I am? Your Francisca Von Karma, a very proud prosecutor deserving of much respect. Until only a little while ago, I was but a wretched mutt who was always losing to you. Dancing... Perot? I don't know. Dancing Perot, living her life on the name of and fame of her invincible father, Bill. True, your father, Manfred Von Karma, didn't lose a single case for 40 years as a prosecutor. However, I wouldn't say he was invincible. What are you talking about? Group I'm on the trail of is a little more troublesome than most. Smuggling route we found this time is only one sliver of the big picture. Sounds like a dangerous assignment. You really don't have to worry. I can take care of myself. Yes, ooh, Magikarp! A calzone. Tut-tut. Please, let me catch the worst Pokemon ever. Yes, I suppose you can. Plus, there's another agent on this case with me. Oh, another agent? He's a star among Interpol agents and has the highest successful arrest rate. Who knows, you may even run into him one day. I was simply caught up in this one case. Hardly see why we would cross paths. I suppose, but I doubt it would say the same. I'm not following you. You'll understand soon enough. The fight has only just begun, Miles Edgeworth. I'll be back in this country soon enough, and when I am, you can be sure I'll pay you back in full. Bye! And just like that, she's gone, huh, sir? Thank goodness, I can finally rest easy knowing I won't have to watch out for a whip. Detective Gumshoe, I want to thank you for all your help and cooperation. It was nothing, sir. I was just happy to be able to work with you again. I think I'm going to celebrate by adding a little extra salt to my instant noodles tonight. Just a little. You know how expensive salt is, sir. Treat him to some food, man! Come on! Just how much did you cut his salary by, Francisca? Detective, I was wondering if you might give me a ride down to the prosecutor's office? Sure thing, sir. I'll even fly down the road in the patrol car if you want. Don't make me remind you, Detective. Safety first. You bitch. You bitch. Thus, I solved the first case upon my arrival home. Francisca von Karma, the smuggling route she was after. The leaders of the ring had already put their trump card into play. And the players on the other side of this war, they would begin to make themselves known through the next incident. Moshi mosh? Edra speaking. Finally, I called who knows how many times earlier, but I couldn't get through. And you are? Have you forgotten my voice, Miles, my boy? Mr. Amano? Ernest Amano? Correct? So you do remember me. I know it's rather sudden, but I can't ask this of anyone else. There's been an incident, Miles. My son, he's been kidnapped. Gasp. Le gasp. Le goosp. Yeah! Only took me 4 fucking hours. Alright, that'll be it from me. I'm gonna go have some food and then get ready for bed. That's it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream.